Yes. Shut up. Should put "you're next." You could well, there's when I said turn off, I mean, there's a way to do it. You just increase your character's strength thing via console commands. Oh my god. Keep that in there and put, like get a picture of the, old protagonist from Oblivion and give him a and put a death note in his hand. That'd be funny as hell. Get it like, you know the guy from the old box art or, like, old promo images of Oblivion? Get that image and just put a death note in his hand when I start talking about that. That would be hilarious. You have a built-in death note, by the way. The way you do it is you hit the tilde key, you click on what you want, and then hit slash kill. Swimming pool 2 is over capacity. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, I meant to build a bigger wave pool. That's why it's over capacity. And I have no room to really put that in.
Out of duty, chat.
Oh my god, we're here. We're queer. We're all over here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go get toilet paper with my mom. And I also gotta get it.
Letting me do his thing. Say, yeah, I'd like to play this entrance game. Why are you not letting me? There we go.
Here's the thing, all versions of Bloody Tears are great. What you talking about? And like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Typical me fashion, I always forget to turn off HDR because it looks so dark.
Good job.
I always forget to do that. Here we go. So you ready to watch me suffer?
I'll be ready in a minute.
Okay, that's some weird. Well, while you're doing that, I need to fix something.
Oh, come on. How does this thing not have that much prestige? It's a literal 100-foot water slide going into the diving pool. It should have prestige up the ass, no?
The original Simon's Quest version, yeah. The fact Bloody Tears came from Castlevania 2. Yeah. Alright. Oh boy. What a bad day to have an ear infection. At least I assume I have one. It's hurting. My ear is hurting.
You have an ear infection? That sucks.
I think I do, because my ear's been hurting all day.
So that blows if you have one of those.
Yeah, it certainly does blow.
Can I blow it? Kidding.
Okay. You watching, dude?
Just trying to figure something out real quick.
Hey, Apuro.
Hello.
Hello! I'm just trying to get on the leaderboard for Planet Coaster real quick while Sheeny figures out Castlevania 3. And so far, Bonkanichi Funland is very close to getting on the leaderboard.
Anyways, I'm back. Yeah, we're gonna be playing through this tonight because I hate myself a very specific way.
Aw, you don't hate yourself.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Considering I forced myself to play through Rondo of Blood, which, great game, still pisses me off.
Rondo's fun, though.
Yeah, Rondo is fun. It's one of the best Castlevanias.
You could have done Circle of the Moon.
Yeah.
He could have, but he didn't.
No, those are saved for special occasions. Like, I'm probably gonna go back to Castlevania after beating Shantae, or the original, or beating the Shantae games. Because I remember making a poll saying, you want me to continue with Castlevania, do Shantae, or Gunvolt? And y'all just decided Shantae, so I did Shantae. Anyways, let's stop dilly-dallying. Let's get on with the suffering. Oh boy.
The sufferer.
Well, the presentation certainly has improved.
I'm assuming since you called this Mascus Wednesday, you're only allowed to save using the original way the game had.
Yeah, which means no save states. So in the 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. Because of course he did. You know what's funny? I'm surprised the Netflix anime was able to get so much out of so little with the plot.
Well, they probably improv a lot. That's what I have to do with D&D with you guys every week.
Considering the fact they killed Dracula in season 2 and then padded out with season 3 and 4, yeah, they had to really bring it out. Like, they had to take stuff from the PS2 games, maybe some stuff from, like, I don't know, like took it from the PS2, from one of the PS2 and this version. So they took a lot. That and probably some from Real Myth as well.
Yeah, there's a ton of really cool things to draw from in like Bram Stoker's novels and things like that.
Oh, so this is where the whole thing with
What,
the
the
Belmont
fourth-
clan being ostracized came from. So the Belmonts were kicked out because they were afraid of them. Yeah, that checks out.
I mean, it's the same with like medieval executioners. People were terrified of them. They must be stuck to themselves and shit, or had to.
Yeah.
Which helped that the first season of the Netflix show just leaned into death as the main antagonist.
Yeah, he was he felt like a supernatural being, which is expected at Castlevania. And the music's greatly improved.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Oh no, dude, season 4 is one of the best. It's also really well animated. Oh, it's restarting it.
I've seen some of the animation for it. I'm not down.
God, I wish they would add more frickin' pirate props here.
What the? Whoops. Oh boy.
If this is the kind of game I think it is from the last time I played it, the level design is a lot like Castlevania 1.
Well, yeah, because people hated Castlevania 2 so much that they went back to basics with Castlevania 3.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, because Castlevania 2 was way too ambitious for its own good. People are not that smart, dude. Or Konami.
Like, that kind of game could work now, but...
Thanks to Elden Ring and Dark Souls, yeah, it can work. But back then, people were not tolerant of it. Back then, people were, I like that evil synthetic laugh they made. Alright, let's do this.
This park still needs a headlining roller coaster. By headlining roller coaster, I mean a hyper coaster. But I am using my stupid, like, built-in brain strategy of water slides and roller coasters to the back.
I still find it funny that they said they wanted to bring it back to basics, yet they made the dude look like Simon still.
We're still gonna make the guy look like Simon.
Yeah, built like a brick shithouse, yeah. I'm scared. This just feels too easy. It's probably as sadistic as the first game. If it is, then we're here for a while. If it's not.
From what I recall of when I played it, almost identical.
In terms of sadisticness?
And somewhat forgiving at the same time.
Holy shit, my park's profits are up.
I should
22
have booted
million
up
per
Sekiro
day. My
then. If
god.
that's the case. But hey, we're doing this now. I promise, Castlevania. We're doing this.
I will be watching the stream in a second. I'm just finishing stuff up here.
You know, despite what people say about Castlevania Nocturne, I do like it. Here's the thing with Castlevania we need to realize, which is like adapting it. There's so little to work with, we gotta fill in the gaps, so I'm not surprised they did what they did with Castlevania Nocturne and the anime for the first one.
People's
How much
problem
money is
with
over?
Nocturne anyway.
It's comparing it to the first season essentially because the original first two had Adi Shankar involved, and he helped like make the first two great, which ironic considering DMC, what's currently happening with the DMC anime. Well, that's ironic.
Oh wow, people are really
And-
satisfied with the new restaurant feature.
Yeah, and the reason people are bitching about Nocturne is it's a combination of grifters being grifters and the show's actual quality, like writing quality wise. It is a bit iffy, the writing quality. Like, it's the typical people wanted like a badass Richter Belmont early, but, you know, if you have the badass too early, then the show might as well just be a movie, essentially. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, I know what you mean.
you gotta build up to the badassery, and people don't really care for that.
Okay, so they did fix the pathfinding in Planet Coaster 2. Dev's
Yeah.
doing what they're supposed to.
Fans essentially
Frontier,
just want
keep
Richter
making
to
this
be
industry cry.
badass already. But people forget that Castlevania takes place at the end of like Richter's journey, for example. Like, it takes place near the end of their journeys, if you think about it. And like I said, there's so little to work with Castlevania lore that they have to like improvise what they can. Like, literally, Rondo starts off with you in a burning village and fighting your way to Dracula already at the peak of his power. So it's like, no shit, they gotta build up to him being weak and then making him strong later. After all, did you see Season 2's fights? Dude, Season 2's fights are beautiful. They also made...
Oh,
In
I've
the era
seen
of
footage.
late years they have. Yes.
They also... Dude, I remember people were like... there was a certain scene that came out, and here's the thing, I'm pretty sure they were going for a Trunks reference from DBZ, but the people were like, ah, yes, you were here all along, my guiding moonlight, and people thought it was like a Bloodborne reference, or a Souls reference.
I could see that.
I gotta play Bloodborne again on stream. I have a lot of fun playing it, despite how much it kind of pisses me off, but hey.
It's a Souls game. It's gonna piss you off by default.
Yeah, but Bloodborne's the special kind of Souls game where... Here's the thing. People say Elden Ring gives you a lot of like customization for your build, but that's because of build quality. You already know, I'm a character action guy. I like me doing combos. Bloodborne gives me the opportunity to do combos, and I'm all for it. You know what kind of surprises me? Since Dark Souls was inspired by Berserk, how have we not have a Berserk Souls game? Because I remember Miyazaki said he wanted to try to make a Berserk game once Berserk finished, which, ooh boy. Imagine I beat this game in a single stream somehow.
That would be
You
impressive.
wouldn't.
Because I beat Castlevania 1 in a single stream. Or a single recording session, essentially.
No, like, there's enough... If you did enough of the branching pathways, you probably would need 2 or so streams.
Just to do like one playthrough for each pathway.
No, like if you're going in blind and you don't know what the alternate pathways are doing, then you could easily spend more time than what you actually have to.
There we go. That was easy. Shockingly enough. This is not making me mad as I thought it would be. Maybe I got
Just wait till you're in the clock.
Yeah, I got... Oh, the clock tower. Oh, boy. Yep, that's gonna break me. That broke me when I played a Rondo. It's gonna break me here.
And this is what I mean. Because if you go the upper path, you can get an ally. But the lower path is the way to the castle.
Let me guess, either Alucard,
I'm remembering
Sypha,
that
or
right.
Grant. Because I know there's 4 playable characters. Alucard, Sypha, and Grant. That's who I know.
I believe Grant is this one.
Apparently Grant's supposed to be easy mode. Oh, look at that, the clock tower. We were just talking about it.
Yep.
Oh boy, this ain't good. Make it a bit louder because it's not as loud as I want it to be, the game. Oh boy. How the hell did I beat Rondo?
Pure willpower and determination.
And pure autistic stubbornness. The
Pretty
only
much.
type of stubbornness a gamer can have. Like, here's the gamer autism is a real thing. You just don't.
Pretty much.
It's not
That's
diagnosed.
fantastic.
It's just.
Exists.
It just exists in every gamer if you're that stubborn. That's why Souls players, I fully believe, have this type of autism, including me.
Then I would be involved in that as well because of Elden Ring.
Oh, 100%. I love the
And
music.
Hollow Knight, actually.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's... I need to get back in Hollow Knight. It's great. I've just been putting it off. And I don't know why. Oh, this part. Oh, this looks familiar. I remember this from Rondo.
Oh, is it use the same engine as Rondo?
No, Rondo is way more advanced.
It's the swinging pendulum platform.
Oh, this looks like it sucks. Imagine missing that jump when you were... Like, imagine kids playing this back then. Like, the amount of time they lost in this game. What am I looking at?
Probably a decent amount, I'd imagine.
Like, what specifically?
Like... Because you know how old NES games are just hard as bullshit, hard as shit for, like, no particular reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, you get this game for Christmas, and then it's like, you beat it in one sitting. Imagine how you would feel if you pulled it off somehow.
Probably fantastic.
Would you be disappointed for the fact it took you that it was that quick for you to beat it?
Nah.
I wouldn't be, because that just means that it's replayable. Like, the shorter something is, the more replayable it tends to be.
Unless you're playing a walking sim. Those things are just sort of one and done.
Yeah.
One and they're done.
I still hate that the Medusa heads is... Like, if you die to a Medusa head, it's you getting fucked over by math.
It's like, yeah, you essentially gotta, like, do quick math in your head, and it's super annoying.
Wait, why do you have to do math for the Medusa heads?
Because you gotta...
The Medusa heads follow a sine wave pattern.
And you have to sort of figure out what that sine wave is before they come get you. Which is why I always have kudos for people that speedrun this game for a living. Because Lord knows how long it took speedrunners to figure out all the quirks of this game. Oh boy. I miss being able to jump off stairs. Rondo of Blood has... Great. Rondo of Blood has spoiled me so. Oh, 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 oh. I keep forgetting about the jumps. Fun fact, they wanted to do 8-directional whipping, but they couldn't do that till SNES.
That makes sense.
Because the NES could not do it for obvious reasons. You want to know what's an RPG I want to play, but I know JP might be bored of it?
What?
Earthbound.
Sorry, I'm like lost in thought right now trying to find something. They said they clean these menus up and they're still a pain in the ass.
Why would you believe them, first off? Oh my... Okay, I just realized something. They're programmed... The Medusa heads are programmed a certain way to essentially... like, follow where you're at. So they'll summon a... Oh, that is sadistic game design. Jesus.
Trying to figure out how I look at the leaderboards. It's not showing me.
What the heck are you?
A boss containing your first ally.
Is Grant in this thing?
That is Grant. He's been monsterized or something.
Oh, shit. So far, I'm not having that hard of a time, and I don't know if this game was actually... Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's why I said it's more forgiving. Because you can tell that there's still that kind of bullshittery to it, but
They're
like,
more
it's
in your
kinder than the first game.
Yeah, it's not as mean. Where it's like, it's not putting insta-kill death traps everywhere to like knock you in there. It's literally just, yeah, we know we're gonna be bullshit, but we're gonna be in your face about it.
I'm in the top 900. Nice.
I know Grant's essentially easy mode.
I know that you have a dedicated button for switching between you and your allies, so...
I think it's
Why is
select.
it based on total daily income and not part quality? That's a little annoying. That means people are just gonna like make shitty parks and not fucking.
Ah, that's how you switch to Grant.
Whatever.
Oh my god, no wonder he's easy.
Oh.
No wonder he's easy
High
mode.
jump, a speedy attack, and a straightforward one at that.
And he can grab
That's
on the
also
ledge.
very
And he can grab on.
too.
He can also grab onto ledges.
Oh, it's an NES game.
Yeah. Castlevania 3, dude. You can also move while you're in the air. No wonder it's easy mode.
I'd also say it's more difficult because you don't have as much range as you do with the Belmont.
Yeah, but... Wait, do I gotta play this level in reverse? Oh, no.
Yep.
You know what drives me crazy with the whip in Castlevania is whips weren't really used as a weapon to kill things. Whips were used to torture.
Well, I mean, dude, this is a fantasy game, dude.
Understandable, but I never can see a whip killing a vampire.
You're always a stickler for realism, are you?
Well, you gotta remember that it's also
really
like a holy weapon that they're using. Like,
yeah.
the thing's got magic in it.
And yet somehow they never managed to murder Dracula because they're doing it wrong.
No, they always do. It's... Oh, I guess I was dead there. They always pull it off. It's just that Dracula refuses to stay dead, the bastard.
Yeah, and usually he's got allies who will try and bring him back. Until something happens.
No, until Julius. Because Julius... Dude, it sucks we never got a 1999 game, dude. Like, we never get to play as Julius, and it's so annoying. Like, he's only a side mode.
Julius?
He is the final Belmont in the timeline. And he's also the most OP Belmont in the timeline. You want to know what he did?
What?
He destroyed a section of Dracula's castle.
Really?
Oh, that's some bull. Oh, there's the bull. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, that's part of playing the levels in reverse. You gotta know where platforms are.
I mean, you can't even kill Dracula by dropping his castle on top of him, so...
Here's the problem with that. It's not just Dracula's castle that the games take place in. Because Circle of Blood is in Carmilla's.
So I actually made a mistake during the last tabletop session. That's why I had to throw Nia at you guys early.
What was that mistake?
I meant to make a conductor character to handle security, but I forgot.
Oh.
So I had to play her hand early, and now I kind of have to work around the fact that I did that. Good thing D&D's made for improv, or we'd be fucked. Thank God you guys are good at improv, because holy shit.
I think part of that's just us knowing like what to do and being partly idiots.
Well, that and knowing how my brain works. Whoops. I straight up wasn't expecting you guys to attack that guy. I'm like, oh shit. Well, it's an emergency. You know, Oblivion and Skyrim have essential NPCs.
Yeah, I figure.
You guys kind of attacked an essential NPC, and I'm like, well, fuck.
Well, that's part of my character. He's part wolf, so he's loyal to his pack, even if he wants to smack him upside the head.
Oh, yeah. How are you guys doing these little health bars on top of your characters? I'm not privy to that information.
Are you saying that you're adding them, or asking how we do it?
How
Because
are
we
you guys
don't do
doing it?
that.
Because they're there, and every time I try and do it for the enemies, it's not working. Like you guys are saying you can't see it. Because I can see it.
At the very least, I can't see it. Like,
Oh, okay. So it's only showing me if I go on the token layer. I think. I don't know. I need to look into some of Roll20's features. Visible to everyone. Do you guys care if I show you enemy HP?
it would be easier to keep track of their health that way.
Because I know you guys always ask, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be able to show you this.
Yeah, because
There we go. Now you should all be able to see that.
Yeah, because I can generally keep track of them, but it's gonna be a little tricky, like with how, uh, with the most recent session where we had that horde of Magnemite on us.
I had that plan for like the last 3 days, and it was great.
I'm back. Sorry, it took a while.
Like I randomly thought in my head, I'm like, you know, it'd be really cool if I had you guys fight a bunch of Magnemite on top of a moving train.
I'm back.
Not like we're restricted by the game's by the actual Pokemon game's rules, like with safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, after all, I get to kick a guy in the nuts and he explodes like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Oh yeah.
Is it like how I got away with that for the longest time? Then you got boring and decided to give everyone a taser?
I didn't give everyone a
You said
taser.
to
That
counter
was just
you.
the one time because it was funny.
Yeah, you ruined my enjoyment. Thanks, dick.
Also, tasers are fun.
In games.
Yeah. And this is a game.
Yes, but you did it because you want to. You said it yourself. It's not a battle between you and everyone else. It's a battle of wits between you and me on how I could fuck over your rules.
Oh yeah, it is.
You said that yourself, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't go to hit any of these Magnemite and their non-existent metal nuts.
Well, it's no fun.
He probably would have ended up with a broken foot if he did that.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, considering Magnemite resists normal attacks.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm smart when I attack something in the nuts. That is me being smart.
Though one of you did manage to fucking uppercut one off the train, which was impressive. I think that was you, Apuro, wasn't it?
No. That might have been Doc.
Who hit with that mud slap?
That would have been Doc then, because he had the Grimer on him.
I'd say someone hit with a mud slap that did like 30 damage, and I'm like, You essentially just... Oh, it was Connor. I'm like, you literally summon a fucking fist from the ground that Mortal Kombat style uppercuts this thing.
Well, that part was easy. Oh, this part's not. Oh boy.
What I'm wondering is if it's calculating super effective damage automatically, or if I have to double that in my head.
It is, because the numbers for the damage stuff are, like, you know the box that shows the damage number for the moves?
Right.
Those, the coloration of the box itself changes, depending on if it's, like, resisted or effective.
Shit.
I mean, it's gotta be doing that, because I fucking T-shock the shit out of your, bird.
No fucking kidding.
I was expecting it to at least resist it since it's electric flying.
But it didn't, apparently. Or you didn't...
I mean, it's not dead. If it would have done like 40-something damage, it probably would be dead.
Then again, it was a crit, so...
Yeah, but I'm only counting things as dead if it does like twice their health as damage in one attack.
Oh, this boss is back? Bullshit.
Which, by the way, you guys still have dust to clean up in that alley.
Not our problem.
I know, it's not
By
your
the time
problem.
you get back, wind's gonna blow it away.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
Hoo! 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 Weave. Oh god.
I'm just surprised more things technically aren't dead. Especially in this fight with all the Magnemite. Then again, the only super effective party member you have against all this is the one that has Mud Slap.
I wonder why.
I also made sure to throw something at you that you didn't have a million different ways to counter.
The thing about Steel Electric type, it's so damn good of a typing.
Oh, I know. Why do you think Magnazone's still using competitive to this day?
And in regular playthroughs.
Same with, you know that one Ultra Beast that's Steel Flying? That one's still used a lot, too.
Celesteela?
Yeah.
I did not know that thing was
Celesteela is
monster.
busted as fuck, dude.
Okay, this is kind
Like,
of
that thing
bullshit.
eats hits like a motherfucker.
So this is kind of bull.
Like, I'll throw...
So this is kind of bull. So essentially, if you get a new party member, you're forced to redo the level backwards, and then you can progress.
Yep.
That's bullshit, but hey, what can you do? You're getting a new party member.
In your opinion, what Pokemon do you think a train conductor would have?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
I was either thinking of that or a Clink. Since it's a bullet train, technically, not a
Ooh.
coal train.
In that case, make it like a Kling Clang.
That would work. Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, I could do the coal thing. That was my first thought, and I'm like, wait, this is some modern cyberpunk train.
If you want to lean into the cyberpunk, then give them like an electric type. Like, you can still give them the Kling Clang and the Carcoal, just give them the extra electric type. And have him be like a train history buff.
Yeah, I don't want to give this guy 50 Pokemon, but then again, as you've shown me, anyone could be put in a fight at any time.
Thanks to me.
You know, I was expecting this situation to happen with the Swampert, and it didn't.
You see, that's your role here. You're thinking we will follow your rules, and that is your problem. We won't.
I know, it's D&D, no one ever does.
Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the
Even
thing,
then,
though.
it's D&D. Whatever the intended story is usually not obeyed by the players.
Oh, yeah.
So that means all this
Why
planning
do you
would
think
go...
I had this backup,
Which is why any and all planning might go wrong the moment I decide I'm gonna kick this important NPC in the nuts.
Why do you think I made sure to have this fight in there, just in case something went wrong with the detective story? Trust me, I planned backups.
Alright, let's see. I'm guessing top is Sypha or bottom Sypha. I don't know.
For those who don't know in chat, we're doing a
This is as far
Pokemon
as I
tabletop.
played, so I'm not aware either.
Time for a guide.
We're still getting used to the rules of it, which is why we haven't streamed it. Once everyone's more comfortable with it, we might stream it, depending.
And once we get used to the rhythm of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
There's like a lot of cool-looking anime train conductor art. Like, a lot of it. Like, what the fuck is with anime and trains?
Oh, I gotta pick. I can't get all three of them. I gotta get like a... I can only pick Sypha or Alucard at this point.
You can only pick Sypha or Alucard? That's bullshit.
Yeah, you can only get like... You can only have like 3 people at once. That's some bull.
I don't know who drew this, but it's way too cool looking for what I need.
Wait, what? This game has Dark Souls style New Game Plus? What?
They always did.
No, you don't understand. As in, you know how in Dark Souls we start New Game Plus, the game gets harder, right?
Yeah.
This game has that.
That's been there since the first game.
This game, no, you don't. This game gets harder once you beat it once.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So,
That's scary.
like, if you were to play the first game, finish it, and keep going, it loops into itself, getting harder progressively as you keep beating it.
Pearl,
That's why I
posted
keep
a
saying it's
thing
been there from the start.
in a tabletop adventure thing. Would you think this is too cool for the purpose of a conductor?
I like how Grant's full name is Grant Dynasty.
This looks like
I know it's not AI.
many years later after losing Ingo.
All right, we're going.
Yeah, we're not
fuck
gonna-
it. We're going with
As cool
Sypha.
as that
We're
is,
gonna get
that's
Sypha.
too edgy for what we need.
Oh, you know
Gonna
what's a
use this
good
guy.
Castlevania like game we could probably try? You ever heard of Bloodstained?
Yes.
There is a top 10 anime conductor character.
And I don't mean like like the Metroidvania. I mean the classic Vania ones. Those are goodies.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen those ones. I've wanted to
classic
play
Mania
them.
ones.
The fact that
Which
one
ones?
got a sequel just for the fact people loved it so much. It was literally made because fans wanted more, and I love Igarashi for that. You know what I find ironic
Why
though?
does old anime images have to be such low resolution?
What's ironic is that Merlin, like, when he was making Bloodstained, when he originally made like the older Castlevanias, he was like, "Oh, we can't have a woman as a protagonist; it wouldn't work." Makes Bloodstained and Order of Ecclesia.
You say that, but a female vampire hunter is fucking hot.
Well, yeah, look at, you know, the protagonist of Bloodstained and the protagonist of Order of Ecclesia. And if you're, and
Also,
if
now
you
that I
want,
think about it, I need to check the Magnemite that I gave, that one you caught to make sure it's editable by you guys.
and if you want to count it, Portrait of Ruin, which
Wait,
has
what? What being edible?
What?
What's edible?
No, you know when you guys caught a Magnemite, I have to make sure it's editable. Or look, like you can see
edits.
its character sheet.
editable, he says.
Remember the problem we had last session where I forgot to do the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
The way you said it made it sound like you were trying to say, oh, is the Pokemon able to be eaten?
Oh, my voice was not cooperating for a second.
Dude, I would kill for a 3D style Castlevania game, but we're never gonna get it because people hate 3D Castlevanias for some reason. Even though it can work, because Jedi Fallen Order is...
I mean, why not just do like 2.5D or whatever?
That's
Yeah, and Metroid Prime is a 3D Metroidvania. It can work. It's just
really hard to do.
people are so picky with shit.
That, and well, if you think about it, Star Wars Jedi, Survivor, and Fallen Order are Metroidvanias as well. Because they are. They just so happen to be a part of the Souls-like genre as well.
Technically the, God, what the fuck's it called? The really good Star Wars action game that I always gush about, Force Unleashed technically is too.
No, it's not. That's a God of War like.
Yeah, it is.
Force Unleashed?
What?
It's a God of War clone.
Yeah, Force Unleashed, the best fucking Star Wars action game ever made, and I won't take any arguments of the sort.
I mean, overrated as shit.
Hey! That is one of the best fucking...
It's a power fantasy, but it's also kind of piss easy.
Yeah, the good kind. I mean, sometimes you want that kind of thing to be.
Nah, I like my stuff with a bit of bite to it. It's why I like God of War, DMC, and Ninja Gaiden. Because those have a bite to it, and it's not just, oh, mash force powers to instant win.
For me, it kind of like depends on what it is.
What fucking class do I make a train conductor? That's a decent question.
Oh, this just
With
skips
like the tabletop stuff?
Oh, oh wait, I think I messed up. Did I mess up? Oh. Yeah, it went... I restarted the level. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, that's actually a decent question. There's like no
I thought
workman class. There's only like a back
I thought that was meant to go forward, not restart the level. Jesus. Oh, that's on me, I guess. Well, crap.
JP, you could do one of the ranger classes, like special operative, or one of the researcher classes, like...
Which, by the way, if you're gonna play the original Force Unleashed, play the Wii version.
I was thinking that.
Because that's apparently
Fuck
the best
the Wii version.
It's the best version. It has more content than the 360 and PS3 version combined.
Yeah, and it controls like absolute dog tits, but anyway.
I'm sorry. Does the PS3 version have a versus mode? I rest my case.
I'm sorry, did I want to use fucking motion controls and tire myself out while playing it? Never mind, we're not getting into this.
Did you? Which,
yeah,
oh yeah, if that's the case, then why did they port that version instead of the 360 version then?
We're not going to talk about this right
yes,
now.
We
I
are.
need to focus on
Yes, we are. Don't try to evade this, motherfucker. They ported the Wii version for a reason, and even then, the PS2 version is probably the best because it has like more content than even the Wii version. That, and they kind of updated the graphics a bit as well for like the Switch port, which doesn't have, you know, you could play with a normal controller because they're not sadistic like that.
Oh, at least they fixed that problem.
Well, yeah, they made it to use modern controls because they know people do not like motion controls, so they fixed it to be with modern. And even then, the original Wii version had like the Pro controller support. Although I will say this, I miss the dual wielding. I will say that. It's why I'm kind of more privy to Force Unleashed 2 than the first game. I don't know, I prefer Force Unleashed 2 over the first one. And it's very clear speaking of which, the actor that plays Starkiller, dude, you can very clearly tell he loves his job.
Oh, definitely.
No, like when the guy is addicted to acting because I think for like a few years now I've been seeing him in like some games. Like he was Deacon in Days Gone. He was like the security guard in Callisto Protocol. He was like in a few other stuff, I think. Like he very clearly loves to act and he appreciates it. Then he was Darth Maul for a while. Yes, Starkiller was Darth Maul for a while.
Really?
Yeah, his actor in the Clone Wars specifically, and he very clearly loves his role. As the good old-fashioned cherry-flavored Sith Lord.
That can literally rip a Rancor apart with his bare hands. He did that once.
In a non-canon novel.
Dude, it's actually going to be canon.
Are they finally making Legends canon now?
No, but Star Wars is working on some horror stuff by Joe Scriber, which will be canon once it's done. That's going to be nice.
What the hell am I dealing with? What? What was that?
Alright, Sue also gets...
Shit.
That's... God, he gets a lot of special defense stats.
But yeah, I think one of the closest things we got to a 3D Castlevania was with the Lords of Shadow games, which, oh, they're so good. I love it. I love Lords of Shadow. They're so fun. But I don't know if we're ever going to get another Lords of Shadows type game. Shit, that was on me. If we're ever going to get another Lords of Shadow type game, because those games were hated by the original fans, because Lords of Shadow was meant to be a reboot. It was still fun, god damn it. Like, come on, who wouldn't
Still
want...
fun, gosh. Damn it.
Oh, that, we got one of the most savage versions of Simon. Like, Lords of Shadow Simon was no joke. Man was essentially just a barbarian, a Conan, Man was essentially a barbarian-flavored vampire killer, which is fitting considering he was inspired by Conan the Barbarian.
Really?
Yeah, Simon Belmont was inspired by the Conan the Barbarian.
His outfit kind of screams that.
Huh, that's exactly what I need this guy to have for the plot. Nice. Thank you, rulebook. Sorry, chat, if I'm not talking much. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. I have a side gig now. By side gig, I mean making a really cool Pokemon tabletop, which, yeah.
Yeah, where most of the rules evade me because I'm not that much of a Pokemon fan.
You've been doing pretty well.
Yeah, because I've been relying on my character and not my Pokemon.
You also have me and, like, other people to help you.
Yeah.
So.
You tend to forget you have a Ditto that can do stealth stuff, and you rely on your strength, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be a thief. Why am I relying on...
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I go the wrong way. Ugh. I don't know if I went the wrong way or not.
Yeah, it's bad etiquette for me to get in there and be like, "You have abilities, use them."
Ah, I went the wrong way.
Technically, it's not if you're having trouble, but you know, I don't want to have to go into God mode and be like, "God would like to remind you that." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then my dumbass would immediately go, "Yeah, well, fuck your rules," and I would kill an. That was on me. And kill one of your important NPCs. Imagine I get lucky, get a crit, and kill an important NPC.
Yeah, I'm using this Oblivion and Skyrim system for that. You're only allowed to knock those guys out. You cannot kill them.
Yeah, but imagine I get a crit, it gets double their health.
That doesn't matter.
You're desperate to not have these NPCs killed. Pull a New Vegas, man. Don't be a coward.
They're needed for your plot. I can't really do anything if they get fucking murked.
Then make new NPCs.
That doesn't work that way. This shit takes planning.
Then plan ahead. Pull a Batman. Have a contingency plan. Pull a Batman.
The equivalent of... Dude, it's the equivalent of you're playing Skyrim.
Extensively and paranoidally.
What? Wait, what'd you say?
I'm selling you to pull a Batman.
Contingency plans are unrealistic, is what I'm getting at.
Dude, it's the equivalent of you're playing Skyrim, right? And you have to catch this specific thief and bring him to the Thieves Guild. Thief dies, quest failed, because you can't complete the quest.
Yeah, but that's why people love New Vegas. After all, people love it. They can kill NPCs. And that's one of the main reasons people enjoy it.
I'm not gonna let you go around murder hoboing as much as you want to. I'm supposed to be surplus.
I like how I made a build that's made for stealth, yet I always use it for punching. And the reason I do it for punching is because you haven't given me an opportunity to use stealth yet. Because every time I ask...
I've given you plenty, actually.
No, you haven't, because every time I ask can I use stealth on this, you never answered back.
You've never asked.
I have! You just never listened!
I literally gave you an opportunity last night. I'm like, oh, there is a grate in the way. Do you want to try and remove the grate and sneak inside? Stuff like that. I'm not gonna straight up say it, I'm gonna hint at it. And expect you to be like, oh, I can use my ability to do that thing.
You forget how blind I am.
You get what I mean?
You forget how blind I am, dude.
It's called improv.
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
forget.
that's incredible.
You forget.
You get what I mean by that, right, Apuro?
What?
You get what I mean? Like, I will give you guys, like, prompts. I'm not gonna straight up say it, like, you should use stealth on this. Stuff like that.
You forget I'm a modern.
Yeah.
You forget I'm a modern gamer. I'm babied by modern gaming mechanics.
Yes, you are, but I'm not gonna straight up be like, oh my god.
Even modern games, like, tell you the prompts.
I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, there was a grate, you should sneak in here. You know what I mean?
Oh, so this is where they took Sypha being turned into stone from. From this level, no wonder. Yeah, remember how I said the Netflix anime had to use a lot from so little? Yeah, this is where they got it from, I guess.
Origin feature. The fuck do I make this guy's origin?
Thanks for helping me. I'm Sypha, the vampire hunter. I will follow you if you need my help. What will you do? Take him with you.
Jesus Christ.
Take him with you. That's a lady, sir. It's a lady game.
Sir, that is a lady?
I hope a magic spirit will give us the power. I had to put like an accent because the show gave her an accent.
Is there like no cop back? Oh yeah, no there is. I was gonna fucking say.
What? I lose Grant?
Oh, can you only have like one at a time?
No, you can only have 3, but I'm guessing certain characters get traded in later. And you can't have them both. That's some bull.
So you get investigate.
What do you do, Sypha?
And,
Oh, she has a way faster attack speed.
It looks like the bonk go to horny jail meme.
Exactly. It looks like that. Oh, she gets her own unique sub-weapons. That's so cool.
need them, but...
Hold on.
This looks like a ship of the damned. It's awesome.
You guys know what air marshals and train marshals are,
That
right?
woman knows. No. But yeah, like...
Basically got for trains / planes.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure you know that before I make this guy's background. Not that I want to medic. I don't want to metagame. I'm trying not to, but I just want to make sure you knew what those are. I figured you would have.
The thing is, the first word provides the context for the situational part, and then the second word, marshal, is where people might
say,
get
I know what they
confused.
are. I just wanted to make sure you guys do before I go making something like that.
Well, I don't,
Okay.
so I guess thanks for
Yeah,
that.
but how many people are not going to associate the word marshal with, like, court martial, meaning cop?
So, after 9/11 happened, Shinigami, they essentially started putting cops and stuff on trains and planes to make sure, you know, no one goes to go invade the fucking cockpit. I'm not sure they put them on trains, but in this situation, you're getting a train one. Considering. Actually, that's a good question.
Also, for some weird reason, I was talking to JP earlier. For some reason, I was like talking about watching an old detective show from the 70s and how crazy it was. And he thought it was an anime.
Yeah, train marshals are a thing.
He thought I was talking about an anime for a second. I wasn't, and he was like, "Oh, what anime is this?" And I'm like, "No, this is a show from the '70s." And he was like, "Why are you watching a show from the '70s?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
What show was it?
Columbo. An old detective show.
I know the name. I've never seen it though.
Oh, dude,
Oh, Columbo. Oh, Columbo. That is craziness incarnate.
There's this one like old medical or like military medic show that our parents used to watch,
Nah.
and I always forget the name of it. So I do
It's
want to
MASH.
watch it. MASH.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I need to
Army
watch
medical
MASH at
show?
some point.
That is MASH.
Yeah, is it even? Does it even hold up?
It definitely shows its age at points, but it holds up in terms of quality.
shit.
I mean, obviously the effects are going to show their age. That's something you can't help with an old show like that.
Yeah, the thing is that Columbo.
Well, that and the writing, but the writing is surprisingly mature.
Some writing from old shows
could
still holds up.
easily fit in with, like, that show could easily fit in with
Like
the
the movie
modern
Rambo still holds up
good
today.
television.
Oh yeah, it does the original, like in terms of writing, but into the other two
Mainly
movies,
because like we still treat our veterans like absolute dog shit. So that's why that still holds up.
well, not nearly as bad as back then, because back then we were literally like actually lynching them.
Well, yeah. We like saw them as psychopaths.
Nowadays, it's like we know they're crazy, but we love them for it. After all, you realize how many meme videos were made of? Here's the thing. Considering, I will thank social media for this. Is that because the military is allowed to have social media to an extent, we could see what's going on behind the lines, and then we realize, oh yeah, these guys are fucking idiots, and we love them for it. Like, you ever
Yeah,
seen?
but then they can also like publish a book and show like why we should trust them because dear God, the government can get us some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my dad has told me some shit from his time in the military that I can't even mention on stream. It's technically classified information.
Well, don't say it then.
Yeah, because
Wasn't gonna.
Good.
my dad read this one book written by a veteran, and apparently some of the shit they went through was so bad he actually had to take a moment.
Oh, dude, I remember there was this novel that came out. And it was based off an old World War II hero, where apparently people that were alive and working with him. You know how fucked up you know how unrealistic the situation sounds when the book has to downplay his achievements.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to know who that was?
Richard Nixon?
No, you ever heard of the soldier that never held a gun and was a medic and saved God knows how many people?
I've heard stories, don't know who the guy is.
Essentially, his whole thing is that he saved God during World War II. He essentially saved God knows how many people during that time, and he saved such a high amount that the book had to downplay how many people he saved, and that people that worked with him say he may have saved up to 80 people.
Well, I know exactly what Pokemon to give this man. I'm not even thinking about it.
Like maybe if not, maybe even more people, because like I said, the book downplays a lot of his achievements to make it more, understandable. Like, for example, the man saved like 20 to 30 men. Okay, that's fine. That's understandable because saving like 80 to 100 is a bit much, isn't it?
Pretty much.
So they tried to downplay
saying.
him in his novel. And there was even the movie based off him, too. And the movie had to downplay his achievements, too, because it sounded so unrealistic. After all, it was based off a true story, so they had to, dumb it down a bit. Because they sort of had no choice.
Damn, cops get a lot of starting stuff.
And it's honestly kind of funny when you think about it. Because one of the few situations I know where they had to make the book they had to make the book toned down just to make it seem like, oh, this is actually
Usually
attemptable.
books don't get censored.
No, it wasn't even censored. They had to just straight up downplay what he was his achievements, because it just sounded so unrealistic and unviable that no one would believe it, even though it was true. Like there are people that did say that were saved by him that worked with him that know he saved a lot of people. But because there's so many different reports about how many people he saved, no one knows his true number. They just assume he saved a lot of people. Like some people say he saved 50, some people say he saved 70, some people say he saved like 80. No one knows the true answer. They just know he saved a lot of people. Which first off, yeah, that guy's great. It's also one of the few good military movies as well about World War II, because fuck. Okay, I think this level's gonna get me. This level's definitely gonna get me.
Sounds like it's already getting you.
Yes, it is, actually. I think you do less damage as Sypha because when you whack him with a stick, it doesn't do nearly as much damage.
Started this, I was never expecting to have 5 players. Like, seriously, thank you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. I helped you. I let you steal the chat.
I essentially kidnapped your chat.
That's what you did, dude. You kidnapped the chat to play your D&D game.
Well, they all volunteered, so I don't even kidnap anybody.
It's consensual kidnapping.
At that point, that's not kidnapping, especially because we're of age.
Yeah, you don't really need to. You don't need to really be of age to be kidnapped, but okay.
14. Please be something good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Fucker, that's completely useless for this.
Oh, this looks like absolute AIDS. Oh, here's the bullshit level design. I was waiting for you. Welcome back, Castlevania. I was waiting for your level design bullshittery.
Actually, do any of you have fighting type Pokemon out of curiosity?
No.
No, but you gave JK an Elekid who has a fighting type move.
I just need to know this for an item I'm giving something.
Medusa! Switch to Simon.
That does not look like a Medusa. That looks like a male. And Medusa is female.
Oh, I thought I could cheese it.
How is it considered medium-sized when it can hold a person?
What mon is it?
You know how the train's called the Machoke Express?
Yeah.
I'm like thinking of a
recall.
Pokemon need a conductor, and I'm like, wait, am I fucking crazy? This guy used to be a cop. I'm gonna give him a Machoke.
Oh, it wasn't a boss. It was just a random enemy. That sucked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Music is
But
very
it could just be that
ominous.
Machamp is the heavyweight.
Oh!
Which was the one in Alola that was the one that was the strength Pokemon and held you? Oh, it was Machamp.
I got
Okay.
jump
I'm
scared.
like, wait a minute.
I thought that was a platform. I didn't think the background tricked me. I thought that was a platform. How long does this level go for? Jesus!
Long enough.
This is a long level. Holy!
Oh, it actually has strength.
This is a long. Pro, can you do me a favor and check how big the map is?
Sure.
Like, how big is this map?
So,
You know, I keep putting in the diet for stuff, but I assume you guys are just feeding your Pokemon whatever you guys have on hand. So it doesn't really matter. Like, should I start holding your guys towards stricter Pokemon diets?
Nah.
well, that sucks. Apparently, there was a fan remake of Dracula's Curse that got abandoned
You know what
some
thing
time
that was
ago.
really funny that you guys did last session that I didn't even have planned?
What?
Attacking the
You
guy.
guys... No, you guys completely improv'd a high Shinigami situation.
That was just that was all me. Because I just thought of the idea on top of my head, and I'm like, fuck it, what to do that's funny? I got it.
You guys say you weren't high, but you were sick from eating an organic cookie.
So I got food poisoning, and that's why I was hallucinating.
You essentially ate like something you weren't used to, and you got fucking high off your ass.
Well, no one's used to eating vegan cookies after all. They suck.
What the fuck? Dude, no, when I worked for my grocery store, oh, I can say it to you guys, we're not, fuck it. When I worked for Shopper at supermarkets, when there was that meat shortage going on for COVID, like, we always got left with the, friggin' vegan stuff. Nobody wanted it.
From what I can see of the map, this area is a lot like, the Run Rye Top section of Shantae Pirate's Curse. It's just very much in and around itself. Because this is not that big of a map.
Either that or I kept dying the whole time, and that's why it's taking so long.
Yeah, I'll post this in the Discord.
Well,
So that way you could have a
well,
look
it's not
at
that I
it.
need it. I just need to know how big the map is, so I can I can make sure I'm not high and thinking this level's as big as it is, or bigger than it actually is.
Nope. The map says there are 3 enemies of note in this. Cyclops, Medusa, and Evil Flame.
Which is probably the final boss of this level.
I am Eagle Flame.
Remember the speaking of games, do you remember the really shitty Jurassic? No, not Jurassic. Jumanji reboots, which, ugh.
Those were considered shitty?
Don't diss Sephora. That movie was the good kind of cringe.
Wait, are we talking like the ones with Jack Black or some other ones?
The ones with Jack Black.
Are we talking about Sephora, or are we which was a Jumanji reboot, or are we talking about the ones with Jack Black?
The ones with Jack Black.
I enjoyed those ones, man.
Have you guys seen Sephora, which was like supposed to be like which is a sci-fi version of that concept? They eat meat. That's good. You are meat. God, that script is terrible. And not only was the script bad, but the child actor they got was...
one, then I would have agreed.
What?
If she had said the Dr. Dolittle one, I would have agreed with them.
I don't know. I don't like the reboot. I remember watching the original as a kid, back when I used to have a VHS player. Yes, I had a VHS player. And...
so did I. Dude, I had a fucking laser display. You're not special.
Yeah, but you're an old man. That's the difference. I'm a Gen Z.
You're not special. I had one as well. And I had the original Jumanji as well.
Which, first off...
You know what I'm trying to find?
Second of all...
Every time I go thrift shopping? I'm trying to find a freaking copy of special edition of Alien, the first Alien movie, because the case of that looks so fucking cool that I want it for display.
Oh yeah, it's like, isn't that the case of in space no one can hear you scream, or is it like another custom case?
No, it has like the alien egg on it, and it looks like an old album cover, and it looks fucking sick as hell.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. That looks sick.
And I'm like, I could just buy the case, but that beats the fun of like hunting for it in a thrift store. I like the thrill of the chase, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and said thrill tends to fuck you
Like
over, which is why I keep saying get a Series X to play your 360 games and not play them on
That's
hardware.
boring!
Oh,
I'm like looking for shit.
So you like to play your games at less than 10 FPS. Got it.
Hey, sir, I like fixing old 360s. Is that a crime?
Yes, because you're wasting your time when you can just...
If it's a hobby, let him have a goddamn hobby, man.
I can understand repairing
it's like-
360s, but using those said 360s to play games that already ran like dog shit, you might as well just get a Series X at that point.
See, I could, but the Series X, you're forgetting one important detail. The Series X will not run my entire 360 library, like Guitar Hero, for instance.
It's because Guitar Hero's dead. And besides...
No, they're actually making a new one.
Well, that's a
I
new
only
one.
read
There's
the
a
article
difference.
today.
There's a difference. That and, well, Clone Hero is a thing. Clone Hero practically replaced Guitar Hero.
Clone Hero is a pain in the ass to set up. Every time I have to refresh this computer to factory, I have to reset that whole thing up.
Look, if I can get it in legally in a way I can get it, and if I don't have the original hardware, I'm getting it the way I can play it on modern platforms. If I don't have the original
illegally.
My old high school.
if I can pirate the shit out of it.
I meant to say legally, but okay. But like, yeah, I have a rule. If I can buy it legally on modern platforms, I'm going with the modern platform version because fuck the original release.
Oh, so Machokome gets bulk up? Wow, they actually made this easy.
Like, I can understand the appeal, but if said appeal requires me to play the game on worser systems with worser performance, then fuck said system. You don't see me clamoring to play the original Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox 360, or do you?
Yes, I do, because you yearn for the mines.
No, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know what I'm getting at. I'm just trying to multitask and have this conversation.
No, it's called having mod support, which I downloaded said mods already, and I have plenty of fun with it. Already.
Listen, bitch, I'm a modern fucking Gen Z, okay? I'm gonna play old shit on modern systems because I need that fucking 4K, 60 frames per second, looking.
You know what's
okay?
fucked
We're
up?
done with that.
You say that.
You made him sound like a Valley Girl for a minute.
That is the voice I'm going for
That's
whenever I do that.
That's his specialty.
And it's how I make fun of Shinigami.
That's his specialty. He sounds annoying when he does it. That's his specialty.
That's the whole fucking point.
What did you think of the Minecraft movie,
Wait.
JP?
Oh, yeah,
I know
did you
said
Forget I'm
you
able to do that. You know how many streams I've done that on?
Oh yeah. A Perovsky question, dude.
Oh, what'd you say?
How was the Minecraft movie?
You said that a while back that you and your brother were going to see the Minecraft movie.
Well, the original plan was me and my friend Emilio, who you played the tabletop with, we're gonna go get high as fuck and then go see the movie. We never got around to it. We also didn't get around to getting high either.
Well, because you couldn't. And because I don't feel like you can't even do it either. This music's starting to annoy the hell out of me because it's so basic.
Also, you've been in this area for quite a bit now.
Yeah, that's why it's probably starting to annoy the hell out of me.
The weird part is, if you kept going for like a good while to the usual time, you might only have like 1 or 2 areas left of this specific game.
Do you think the original image I posted looks good for a conductor that used to be a cop, or the one that we're actually using?
I don't... Well, that's...
The first one you used kind of made him look like he was ready to take a long walk.
He's not meant to be evil, and
cliff.
it looks too... He's meant to be an asshole, but he's not meant to be evil, and it looks too edgelordy.
Oh, that is dickish level
You
design.
could use the MHA detective.
I could.
Like maybe the one with the dog head, just for funsies.
Speaking of My Hero Academia, they finally revealed who the traitor is, and I fucking called it.
They revealed that a long fucking time ago, dude.
I know,
He doesn't read the manga.
fucking called it.
He doesn't read the manga, and even though I keep telling him to, it's why I fuck with it.
No,
by...
the anime also showed it because like they got
I thought
around.
Yeah,
to
but this
the
man doesn't
final
read
battle.
further. This man doesn't
I
read
heard
it.
the anime cut it out, though, because I kind of forgot about
That's
it.
because this man doesn't read further than what he like gets satisfied with. That's why he's still on the Alabasta arc of One Piece, and I showed him later arcs.
don't buy a million things of manga, I'm sorry.
Dude, here's the you said they ruined Nami's character when her character improved later on and showed her loyalty to Luffy, and you say they ruined her, and I'm like, fuck you.
I need to watch more One Piece. Do not hold it against me. Thank you.
I will hold it against you, and I've been telling you to do it, and I will
I
keep...
need one of those intercom sound effects whenever I need to do that to Shinigami.
No, seriously, I like to get on his ass for it, because, like, he'll, like, shit on a story for, like, even though he only, like, read part of it a part way through, and he gave up after that, because he's like, oh, I'm satisfied with it. It's why he hasn't watched Attack on Titan Season 4 in the final season, which get amazing, but he refused to watch it.
To be fair, I wouldn't watch Attack on Titan just because I got so tired of people praising it.
Yeah, but that's...
Look,
there's a
I
difference.
watched to the end of Season 3 of Attack on Titan, and I'm just satisfied with the story. So I know it gets, like, political and up its own ass past Season 3.
You mean Eren becomes one of the best characters in anime in Season 4 in the final season?
Dude, I don't know. I'm conflicted. I heard it gets, like...
That's because
political, but also
that's
really
because
good
back
and, like,
when Season 4 came out and the manga like finished, people were bitching about it because the fact that you know how shonen anime have a problem where when they try to end their stories, no one's really satisfied with the ending because reasons.
But what's weird with AOT in general is it goes from like a typical like seinen shonen thing to like full seinen variety, and it's like, okay, I don't know how to feel about this. But
Here's
okay.
the thing: it's a payoff because if you've been paying attention to the show the whole time, there's
I never said it was a bad payoff. I just said I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, you still watch season 3 because here's the thing: they make a lot of subtle nods to the previous seasons in the story, and
yeah,
dude,
I watched where they got up to where they managed to clear the place out up to the wall before the time skip.
No, because here's the thing: there's so many subtle payoffs that are built up in season 3 that apply to season 4 and the final season. That once you see those payoffs, you realize, oh, so that's why they did that. That's why.
I mean, I still think whatever happens to that fucking town of racists, they deserve. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
Those guys are assholes.
spoiler alert, Aaron killed all of them, by the way.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Those guys are fucking douchebags.
Yeah, and then he wanted to commit genocide as well. Shit.
They were literally just kidnapping people of a different race because they didn't like them, fucking sending them to the island as Titans. Because they didn't give two shits.
No, they were using them as like spies. That's what season 4 is building up to.
Thanks for the spoilers.
Yeah, I'll spoil the rest of
You
Invincible
didn't care
for
to
you.
watch it. He's every right to spoil it for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll spoil Invincible season 4 next.
I will murder you. Don't even try it.
Oh, dude, if they animate season 4, it's gonna get crazy. And also hella controversial. Really controversial, actually.
Well, season 4 is going to be having like an arc that wasn't in the comics.
The bad thing I
Because
think
they
fucking Conquer
did
or
the
whatever his name
Damien
was kind of
Darkblood
boring.
thing.
What?
I think Conquest was kind of a boring character. He literally just did the same things that
What do
Nolan
you
did.
mean? He's an absolute menace, dude.
Yeah, he's a menace that just feels like a carbon copy of Omni-Man.
No,
you.
Conquest literally lives to fight.
That's his whole
I
appeal.
know that.
He's so cool and badass.
That he wants to
He's
fight.
like the invincible He's like Invincible's Kenpachi, dude. He's great.
No, he's cool. I just think that I don't know. It just I'm just getting sick of the Viltrumites. They all feel like they have the same power.
Get used to it because they're
still a Viltrumite war you're gonna have to watch.
Yeah, get used to it because the Viltrumites take the story the entire time, and that means no other character's gonna have the importance anymore. It's all Viltrumites at this point. All of it's Viltrumites. Why? Because fuck your variety. Viltrumites are cool. Because fuck your other characters.
I mean, they are.
Also, Eve
hope,
is a walking Deus Ex Machina. Because
okay, please cut it with the spoilers.
No, because you saw it. No, you saw it already. Did you watch season 3 to its fullest already?
I did, and that fucking death. The fact that she was strong enough to melt a Viltrumite skin off is kind of insanity.
No, here's the thing with Eve. She is very
She's also
OP.
effectively immortal.
Yeah, she can't die, and whoever's around her she can revive as well.
I mean, I love that whole thing with Immortal in season 3. How he just went fucking crazy because he was in that one of those timelines where Mark was evil and gave him control of the world, and he just fucking lost it. That was like such a cool thing.
Immortal is dog shit just because he keeps going against shit who's higher than him.
Yeah, but I still like Immortal though.
He sucks. Fuck him and fuck Kate.
I mean, he's a decent. Would you say anti-hero? I wouldn't say villain.
He's not an anti-hero. He just sucks. He's a bitch.
So I wouldn't say he's a villain. I would say he's like more of a.
Yeah, he a bitch.
I feel like he's more of the guy who needs to do like shitty stuff when the plot needs him to, and I forget what you call that.
You mean stealing someone's girl and said character being a bitch?
Exactly. He technically didn't steal anyone's girlfriend. Where are people getting that information from?
Kate. First off, Kate. Second of all, Kate sucks. Because fuck Kate.
He didn't take Kate from anybody. What's his face broke up with her, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they have the fucking.
No, that guy got caught 2-timing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But either way, man, I fucking hate those two characters, dude. They suck. Not like writing-wise, because writing-wise they're great, but as characters, God, they can go die in a ditch for all I care. What pussies.
God, Macho gets really good. Too bad I can't even really use this thing, but Macho gets really good.
Fuck. Shit. Well, time to do this again.
I'm like so used to making Pokemon and characters at this point that I would say I'm probably used to the way this system works.
You say that, but okay.
Yes, I say that.
And yeah, you can never try to counter our stuff. You always tend to
Be blown away by our stupidity.
I mean, it's not gonna. As a DM, I'm not supposed to make. I'm not versing you guys. I'm not making stuff to win.
I don't know.
I'm making.
You give.
I mean, I'm making
tasers.
stuff to create. As I'm technically a game designer. I'm making stuff that's gonna be a challenge.
I don't know. You gave everyone tasers just to spite me, so.
That's because that was funny, and you were kind of asking for it.
Dude, that's because I was getting lucky with my crits. Or my hits, dude.
And you kept going for nut shots.
Technically, the taser isn't going to stop you from nut kicking somebody. You just got to be lucky and not have them roll an 18. Also, I'll tell you right now, just so you're privy to this information, no one else on the train has a taser.
Good.
Probably because you're still planning out that mystery thing.
Well, yeah. I'm glad I have another essential week and 3 days to do it.
Yep.
I still need to... I have the outline, I just need to flesh it the fuck out like crazy. Especially now with, like, the ways you... Now that you guys have moved through the train and have interacted with people, it's gonna be a lot easier to...
Yeah, although getting into a fight was not in your, like... I still like how we...
He wasn't expecting my character to be so loyal.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Yeah, because there's one thing about my character I forgot to mention. He doesn't smoke or drink. Is he an asshole? Yes, but he's gonna be a sober asshole.
I feel really mean with what's gonna happen probably in the next chapter because I, like... My heart ached writing it because, I get very uncomfortable when people are like this around children, but it has to happen for the plot.
Is it some weird disturbing shit?
Buddy, I'm reading a novel where children literally get turned into mincemeat. What do you think? But that's... we're not doing
like,
that.
What is wrong with you, first off? Second of all...
I like horror stuff, but that's not going to get nearly that violent. Or
then why the
all,
fuck are you reading a novel about killing kids in gruesome ways?
That's not at all going to be included in this playthrough. I'm just saying, like, I felt bad writing this. Because I'm like...
Because you're writing a scene involving kids being fucked over or something, dude.
I never said any kids were going to be harmed. I just said I feel uncomfortable doing this.
Then why are you doing it?
Because I want to make you guys feel things. Things you never thought you could feel before.
You mean that's not just...
Play Xenoblade 3 then.
What?
Play Xenoblade then, because dear god, that gets shit out of me.
Look, if I can make one of you guys tear up at how I'm writing stuff or feel visibly uncomfortable, then it's worked.
That might be
God
hard as
knows
shit
one of the
for
lines
me.
I've already written, I felt uncomfortable reading.
That's gonna be hard as shit for me, because I play Silent Hill 2, so I got used to disturbing shit.
What I was trying to get a point across is, like, I don't care if I'm putting kids in harm's way in this campaign. I'm used to doing so. I just feel uncomfortable
Dude, it's a
doing
Pokemon game. The kids are always getting in harm's way.
Early Drifloon's Pokedex Century and Hypnos.
We are never having a Drifloon or Hypno in this campaign for the specific reason of that.
Oh, God, that data leak is so fucking funny, dude.
I still see the time.
From the data leak.
Non-canon,
This
though.
was from official games.
I know, but the data leak made it even worse.
I mean, I still see the Typhlosion thing as dumb and non-canon, because that was just beta shit. That's not even canon.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Pokemon community
And
works
clearly
in
just
weird
the
ways.
story of the Minotaur's origins.
Yeah, but then again, you gotta remember, the Pokemon community works in strange ways.
I still wonder if Typhlosion was meant to be in... Or Cyndaquil was meant to be in Legend ZA, but they had to cut him last minute. That could have explained the reason for the delay and stuff like that.
Well, that and they put Cyndaquil in Legends Arceus, so...
Cyndaquil's Legends Arceus design's fucking cool, though.
I believe you mean Typhlosions.
Yes. Do I have 622 on this? I do. Okay, we're good on that one. Oh, I almost didn't give you a special attack modifier. Dummy me.
Well, I mean, you are a dummy, so... Shit.
I don't know why I'm putting the work into this guy when...
I think just to save time, because at this point it's kind of getting obnoxious.
I'm probably not even going to end up having this thing enter combat.
Yeah, at this point it's starting to get obnoxious now about me dying so many times. Like, I'm not even mad at this point. I'm not even mad. Like, it's just getting annoying. Because it's not the tip. Because here's the thing: I picked Castlevania 3 because I thought it would actually make me mad and or annoyed as shit, not like bored out of my mind.
I just realized if this Machoke had to fight any of the
yeah, I think I should have picked
Magnemite, it would be completely useless because its range of stuff is all melee.
Yeah, I think I really should have picked Sekiro for this because Sekiro is a game that is guaranteed to piss me off. Yeah, I really should have picked Sekiro. Because that game actually makes me mad.
There's still a chance that this game will piss you off, because we don't know what's going to come later.
Okay, that's interesting. So, Seismic Toss does 25 damage across the board, and I don't add any bonuses to the damage.
Please don't make us fight that.
I mean, this thing can literally kill one of your PCs just by using Seismic Toss on you.
Us and some mons. Please don't make us fight.
It's on your side.
Good.
Wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Totally bullshit, but yeah.
I mean, as long as none of you guys, kick it in the balls or anything, it should stay on your side.
Who would do that?
Oh, I don't know how to put this in here. So it says 25 damage, right? But when you go to edit the move, there's no option for set damage.
I'm not even mad at this point. It's just kind of...
Extra damage?
That, or I'm so used to bullshit that at this point this is not even phasing me. So I don't really know. That, or I'm jaded. Because Rondo of Blood fucking... Ooh, Rondo.
It's not working the way it's supposed to.
Rondo really...
I'm just going to
was like trial by fire in that for that game. Like, that game was truly trial by fire.
It does.
Again, you could have done Circle of the Moon.
Guys, I'm stupid. I think it's supposed to be 25%.
Yeah, but Circle of the Moon actually can have enjoyment from because it's easier than this. Because Circle of the Moon just requires you to grind and shit. That's pretty much it.
There we go. That's fixed.
So more fun. And you have the DSS glitch.
Alright, so I put it
apparently Order of Ecclesia is one of the hardest Castlevanias. That's what I'm assuming. Because remember hearing about that? That apparently Order of Ecclesia is one of the harder Metroidvanias in the series. And I may have had to pick that instead because that game's actually kind of difficult. Like, genuinely hard. Like, one of the bosses had me stumped for a while. Like, genuinely had me stumped. And Order of Ecclesia is fun. I highly recommend it if you got the collection, which I need to buy on Steam so I could share.
Melee, fighting, category, attack, frequency, 3-day.
It is also the only collection to come with a brand new Castlevania game, which is the Haunted Castle Revisited remake.
38.
Yes.
Is that the Dominus? However you pronounce it, collection?
Dominus, yes, the Dominus collection. And it's great. It's why if they ever want to, it's why I personally believe that if Capcom wants to, and I really wish Square Enix did the same thing with Kingdom Hearts 358 and Recoded, is just what they do. Hold on, let me explain it. Let me pause real quick. What they did for the collections is that to make it easier on everyone, what they did is they literally just have multiple screens. One screen's the top screen and the other's the bottom screen, and you control the bottom screen with the right stick and use your triggers to emulate tapping, and I'm like, that makes things so much easier. Like Capcom can easily do that as well. They did it with the ZX games, and they could do it with the Star Force games. Which, oh dude, I want to stream Star Force. I'm getting nostalgic over it.
I want Star Force to get its Legacy collection already.
It's like they could clearly make it, man. Just come on, give us the Legacy collection already. It's not that hard to port the ROM. You have the ROM.
Actually, the perfect move on a Pokemon for a cop to have. Knockoff. On hit, the target drops any held items or weapons.
If you don't give that cop a Dogmon, I'm going to be mad at you.
Pretty sure this guy is not going to even see combat. This is just for flavor at this point.
I know. Still, give him a dog. Most of the top trainer classes in Pokemon.
Oh no, I know they
have
do.
a
They either have like a
Dogmon.
Arcanine or a Machop or a friggin'... There we go.
You know, I could see a Fire Emblem tactical RPG working. That's not the typical Fire Emblem strategy. If they, because you know how we played Yakuza 8's battles and it's like a tactical thing? I personally believe if Emblem could have a spin-off like that, it could work. Because it still is kind of tactical if you think about it.
Oh dear God.
Sort of like how
I think
Shadow of
that's
Valentia
30
was. Which, oh dude, I want a Valentia remake, or at least a port. They're never going to do
Everyone
it, obviously.
does. I do.
I want to try Valentia. Well, we're still going to 3 houses, so we can't really do that one
Well, we
yet.
can do Valencia once 3 houses is done. Especially now we have a 3DS emulator.
Or I still have one of the last few versions of
Finish.
Citra, yeah. Which
But
didn't-
even then, 3 houses is going to take y'all years at this rate.
yeah, because of the fact this man's constantly missing Sundays, yes.
Dude, it's not my fault I get invited to dinner parties randomly. And they're at my sister's place, so I'm legally obligated to go. Plus, it's free food.
That's
I'm
like
not
your
going to-
only excuse. That's free food.
That's literally the
Well,
only...
my sister's husband will work late sometimes, so she'll invite me and my mom over for dinner because she gets lonely and she wants the baby to, like, of course, know her uncle and stuff.
That's understandable.
Make sense?
That's understandable. But yeah, like either that or we should move Sunday,
it's like-
move Femblem to another day, because if we keep it on Sunday, then we're never going to get anywhere done.
All I know is Saturdays are now... all I know is Saturdays are now mine, because tabletop.
Hey,
so,
you're a
yeah.
girl. I'm not your dad.
I'll be your daddy. I'm only kidding. Do not take that out of context.
Remember?
You probably shouldn't have said that anyway. If I remember right, she is still underage.
Hey, she said it first.
I still remember that one time she...
Yeah, but you, in your context for it, it's different to what she means for it.
Yeah, but I'm only fucking kidding.
By the way, how you doing with Genshin? Because last time we talked about Genshin, you said someone was trying to flirt with you, even though you told them your age. And we told you to report them immediately.
Oh, that was
That's-
weeks ago, man.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Why won't you, I'm not
Please
gonna...
tell me you reported him, please.
I'm not being your father figure.
Too late, Shaney. You signed up for this. You gotta pay the child support.
I already have 2 sisters
Technically,
I
that
need to
was
take
you
care
way
of.
back when, not she.
Oh.
Yeah, you're old
What?
enough to be a dad, which... rubbing your
I
virginity...
know.
Rubbing your virginity in your face, lol. Funny ha-has.
Why do we have a Swellow or a Taillow that's been rolled called Tommy Layhome? Oh, I think
That was, Connors
Yeah.
that are Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have. I love Gretchen's last name. Did I ever tell you her last name?
No.
I randomly just thought of it when I was like thinking of like the stargazing theme for a town that you guys are gonna encounter later. Sorry for the spoilers. I'm like Gretchen Starflake.
Who the hell calls their kid?
Starflight. That,
What?
I like that name.
I like the name Starflake. I don't know why. I'm like that works. It like gives me like Adventure Time vibe, kind of.
You never watched Adventure Time fully, though.
I watch his other show, so I still stand by it.
No, that doesn't make you an Adventure Time fan.
Hey, I watched Infinity Train.
There's a difference. One is funny and has a unique world. The other's just learning to overcome trauma.
Pretty much. And it's also...
One's actually really funny. The other's just depressing. Fuck.
That's what I should have put on this train. A fucking spa cart. Oh well. I mean, technically I could add that now, but you guys already know the layout.
Not entirely. You've only shown us our sleeping car and the dining car and the film car. So, like, you still got like 3 or 4 stuff left.
Right now I'm still trying to plan out the best thing I can do to you guys after this fight. I have ideas.
Man, I really want a Lords of Shadow port. They can clearly port them. After all, they gave the second game 4K textures, so they can easily port them.
You guys are supposed to be throwing a random NPC in the middle of your fight, are you?
You've been doing that anyway.
I actually haven't. I've had them say shit, but I haven't had them fight with you.
Because we'd never expect you to have them fight with us. After all, it's not the fun you wish.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm not going to do that.
You're surprised in not being a dick about this. Shockingly. Says a lot.
All I know is there are a few mon I've rolled up that if you literally went to fight these people, you would die. Not in this chapter, but other chapters. Aw, someone named the Magnemite Bjork. I love it. Or Bjork.
Bjork?
Yeah, I forgot you can just name your Pokemon.
I still like how the
No one's
whole...
done it so far.
I like how the only reason we were fighting the Magnemite is because I touched one of them while I was high.
Not necessarily.
But that was one of the reasons, though.
One of them. I'm still technically planning out the other reason. Because someone gave me a decent idea while you were fighting the rest of them.
Shit.
And it's also something I would have no way of doing otherwise. To paint the picture, and I forgot to mention this last time, you guys are currently fighting them on top of the train, and there are other groups of trainers also doing the same. Some you recognize, some you don't.
Nice.
Like, try to imagine, like, a massive fucking swarm just attacking this train. And you don't know the reason for it. I mean, I gotta get paid.
Oh, wait, is this a... Oh, that's some bull. What are you making me do, game? Oh! Shit.
Oh, auto-scrolling. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that is sadistic. Oh, God damn it, I don't do well with auto-scrollers. They make me panic. That is...
You know something I'm just now realizing?
What?
When they revealed the PS5 Pro, they did not use Rift Apart as one of the showcase games. And they very well could have, because it's PS5 exclusive.
You're a girl, did you change your profile pic? Yes, you did.
She did that. Oh, she did that during the stream. Okay. Okay, Inkling. And one of the Squid Sisters, too. Nice.
Oh, dude, I want to play Splatoon, but I don't own a copy.
So, one thing I realized that I'm probably going to start doing is, you know the history stat? Oh, you guys know the history stat?
You mean my ability to investigate an area? Yes, I do.
Well, there's like the history stat too. I think I'm going to start using that as a history/knowledge stat. Mainly because there's like like, you know in D&D you can have somebody roll like knowledge of a particular topic instead of just history of a place?
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to start calling that history/knowledge.
You're a girl, don't say skibbity. No.
You're right, thought that word was going out of style.
Yeah. So far the world's going to have 3 languages though, which are going to be the normal common that you all speak, the Galarian script, which is kind of a reference to, like normal script is going out of fashion.
No, you don't need your daily brain rot. You do not need it, younger.
Like that's kind of a reference to that. And then there's going to be the language that you're trying to create.
Also, I've been watching.
I look forward to creating this
I don't know
bionic
why,
language.
but my brain has been so DMC wired recently that I've been watching like DMC AI script videos, and dude, some of these are so fucking funny. I don't know why.
It's I'm gonna set my mom finds on Facebook with the fucking one AI voice. You know the one I'm talking about? That dude's voice is in every fucking AI video. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I
Because
know
it's when
exactly what voice that is.
the AI specific voices.
Oh, by the way, what do you guys think of the artwork I found for Ricky Flay?
And I proceeded
Which
to
one was that?
I proceeded to bully him.
The chef.
I proceeded to bully by nut tapping him.
Did you know that is not found artwork? That is AI, and it doesn't look it for some reason.
Let me see it.
That's not good.
He's the only character I didn't have official artwork for. It's hard to tell the way it generated it, but I can see a few things with like the eyes, the way they're drawn.
Yeah, the eyes are usually a dead giveaway.
Looking more at it.
That and the clothing.
It's either the hands, the eyes, or it's something else. Usually it's in between.
I only used AI for him because there was no way to find exactly what I needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad of a piece, but the proportions are off.
Well, yeah, it's AI. They'll never get proportions right most of the time.
I would give it a solid 6 out of 10. It serves its purpose. Did you guys think it was like something I found on Google at first, though?
No. You're talking to an
I don't
artist.
remember the image, man.
Oh, I sent it to you, bro.
You're talking to an artist, dude. I could tell the difference between
know you
natural
can
and
tell the
unnatural.
Also, why do I have his kit? Oh, right. He still has 11 XP from when you punched him in the face.
Did you?
Someone
did.
kicked him in the face, and he has 11 XP left.
Yeah, that was me, I think.
No, I was the one that punched him. Like, if it's who I think it was.
Somebody hit him, and I'm gonna have to go back in the log to see who did. And I have to
Likely
remember
me,
this
because
from
I'm the
later.
one with the move saying punch.
Yeah. I think it was you.
But yeah, I've been watching like those DMC AI scripts, and dude, some of them are so fucking funny. And like,
Also, you healed your watch roll, right? Because I don't see it on the battlefield. I thought you got it back up, right?
I returned it to its ball because you had it knocked out.
Yeah, but then somebody potioned it.
Yeah, and if you look at its HP, it should be up to 10.
Well, I don't see
I
it on
didn't
the
bring it back out
field here
after
is what
that.
I'm saying. That Ellicott has 30 base HP.
man,
Damn.
this is making me want to rewatch the Castlevania series again because I actually liked it. I don't know if I talked about this before, but remember how I talked about the reason? I don't know if I talked about this to anyone. Did I talk about with you, Pro, about like the difference between how people like Castlevania and DMC?
Oh yeah, because it like pulled from so much of the lore and shit.
Yeah, the reason I give Case of Castlevania a pass with the anime is because there's so little to work with. They gotta sort of fill in the blanks, which I don't mind. Whereas DMC,
Wow, I thought I had a.
Whereas DMC,
Oh,
Adi
dear
clearly had a
Lord.
lot of lore to work with. After all, he went out of his way to use a canceled manga character. That and he has and usually when he makes like an original work, or at least supposedly, I'm not gonna say original because he's always making video game IPs. Is that it's usually a 50-50 if it's gonna be good writing or not, because the original Castlevania had the same problem where the first season was just meant to build up the second, and it's the same thing happening with DMC. I'm gonna save here because I have no doubt I'm gonna die here.
Where the hell is
Oh, that's sadistic.
No way it's counted as a starter, surely. Oh no, it's counted as a dark type. Okay.
What is?
Fucking little thing.
What's as dark type?
You said you wanted him to have a dog Pokemon. I was trying to find Houndour. Like, is that a...
Yeah, that's
Okay.
dark fire.
Yeah, I found it.
I wonder what an NES Pokemon would look like.
You say that, but you know what somebody did? There's actually a bootleg out there that is half a Pokemon Ruby on an NES cartridge, and I still don't know how the fuck this person did it. Like, they completely made the game from scratch for NES.
Which, I'm surprised they never ported it to the DS. But then again, it was probably meant to sell Game Boys, so... Like, that's probably it. But, like, I'm surprised they never, like, took advantage of that. And, like, ported
I'm
it.
surprised they're not doing that, like, screen attachment that everybody wanted for the Switch 2.
Yeah, because it makes
They
sense.
could
I was
just reveal
expecting
that later,
that,
because
not a
there's still, like,
goddamn mouse.
there's still, like, the patent for it, though, so they could still just do it later.
One thing that's weird with the Switch 2 is they're trying to, like, target the portable PC market. Like, the,
Oh, yeah,
duh,
the
why do you
mouse.
think they have mouse?
Why they gave it... It's like the only portable PC at the moment that has freaking mouse support. Which is still pretty smart on Nintendo to do.
I'm trying to whip this man to death, but he refuses to die. There we go.
I mean, Civ 7, I heard, runs decently well on Switch, so that could probably run decently well on Switch 2 as well.
Yeah, because I feel like that would work. Hold on, I got a text. Hold on.
You got a text?
Hold on. I need to go through something real quick. Be right back.
I gotta roll another GM roll because reasons. 18, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay.
I'm back and I have 2 boxes of pizza now.
Okay then.
I also have coffee. Ugh.
So apparently if a Houndour or a Houndoom bites you, the pain from its bite lasts forever. It's based on a Rottweiler.
Probably why one of its moves is Smog, which literally is a poison move.
Oh, I got hiccups. Hold on.
I always like Houndour as a design. I always found it cool as fuck.
Ugh.
Diet.
Ah.
Let's have some fun with this, shall we?
I
Not
got
that you guys will
hiccups.
see this, but
Oh, I got hiccups.
I'm putting for diet for this Houndour. Just as a gag. Silphco brand dog food.
That's some bull.
Specifically.
Because of course it is.
I mean, of course, dude. Silphco makes dog food. For fuck's sakes, my brother lives in Pennsylvania near the Purina dog food factory. And his fucking lawn sometimes will just smell like dog food. And I know the smell of it because that's what my mom gets for my dogs. And it's kind of amazing. Why is the field egg group the most common fucking egg group for Pokemon? It's crazy.
Because there's a lot of field-based Pokemon, duh.
That's one thing that was super annoying with the Fire Red and Leaf Green Pokedex is how it's sorted it by fucking egg group. So glad they didn't do that shit in Let's Go. Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
I really need to try Let's Go. I haven't tried it yet.
It's actually pretty fun. I really liked it. I kind of wanted to Let's Go Johto, but we can't have nice things apparently.
I was gonna say.
No, Game Freak is probably gonna save that kind of thing for when they really need to milk nostalgia.
Has there been a Silver remake, or am I just stupid? Stupid.
Still
Soul
Silver.
Silver.
We played. The reason I chose Silver, the original, was because I knew it'd be hard as fuck.
Obviously.
Except people are telling me that's the easiest game to Nuzlocke, and I call bullshit.
After all, you died plenty of times and killing your best. Killing, who was it again you killed?
God bless Golden Boy, sir.
Well, yeah, that's very obvious why Golden Boy passed away from your hubris.
No, more so his idiocy.
Yeah,
It's both.
both.
Oh, if you do another Nuzlocke, which I know you said, like, if you reach 50, you would. Do it
I'll
in one of the
probably-
Alola games, because those are apparently harder.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh,
A
yeah.
shit ton of stuff on Mount Lanakilla for whatever reason knows Pursuit.
Yeah, this man refuses to do modern Pokemon because of the fact those games are hard as hell to Nuzlocke.
No, they're not. I know it's like fucking X and Y all the time.
Then why do you
I'm
keep
talking-
saying
I'm
as the
saying-
games get newer, they get harder to Nuzlocke then?
I said because the way mechanics work, you can't do random encounters in the newer ones. Do you listen to what I say?
You never said that though!
Shinigami, I like to go on record saying I've said that like 50 times.
No, you
I have never
not.
once heard you say that.
Whatever.
You never have.
Pretty sure that I have. Probably the next game I choose to Nuzlocke will probably be.
Wall
I don't know,
chicken.
honestly. I'm probably just gonna. See, I played Ruby and Sapphire so many times.
You could do Auras, the remakes.
Well, yeah, I could. But I've also put. They're also the same game that I played so many times.
Then do it then. After all,
No,
you're
they're
not gonna-
not. Primal Reversion, Mega Evolution. I could keep going.
Well, yeah, I know. I have it on 3DS and I've completed it. What I might end up playing is. I'll probably find like a good Pokemon fan game and end up playing, honestly.
Emerald Sea Glass, maybe?
I want to find something arguably with a full dex of. I want to play Uranium is what I want to fucking play, but unfortunately, Nintendo fucking scrubbed that shit from the internet.
One of the only games they actually did that with.
Dude, Uranium was so good though. That's why they did it.
Where's Alucard? Where the
Uh,
fuck is he?
I will consult my map.
No, because I
I'll
haven't
look
gotten
up
any
Pirate Bay or something and
any,
see if
like,
I can find a
this-
working copy.
split sections yet.
What's weird is I have the files, right? But every time I try to load them up, it just corrupts. I don't know if they put like a kill switch in.
Have you faced water serpents yet?
No, no, I only fought the snakes. Oh, I think I'm actually here. Actually, this is water. Oh,
Okay.
oh my God! Water physics? No, why?
Water physics.
Then it would be
no.
at the next intersection, looking like a downward path. If I'm looking at the map right.
What is this? I hate it.
That's where that death noise comes from. I've heard that so many times. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that is bullshit.
The water physics?
No, apparently, like, you know where you got Sypha?
Yeah.
If you had taken the alternate path, you would have gotten to Alucard faster. In fact, I think because you picked Sypha, you may not be able to get Alucard.
Because apparently you can get Grant and like another person The thing is, though, like, the moment I got Sypha, you get rid of Grant. And I'm like, oh, come on.
Well, the reason I say that is because the area you were in is labeled, like, 6 dash whatever. And the area following where you get Alucard is labeled 6 dash whatever.
That's some bullshit.
But
God damn you, respawning enemies!
Oh, by the way, when I was talking about like extreme violence in like a novel earlier, I'm not doing that at all for the campaign. I was just making a joke to Shinigami
Thank God.
about like why are you putting children in peril? Because I'm reading a fucking novel right now. No, I actually had this plan way before I started reading the novel.
Yeah, and that and it's Pokemon. Obviously, gonna be kids gonna be in trouble.
I know that.
It's a Pokemon game. There's always gonna be kids in trouble. What do you expect?
Oh, of course.
You know what's funny? I'm surprised we never got through.
You technically already traumatized said kid by walking into the fucking thing naked.
Perfect. Little shit deserved it.
not that one.
Even better.
You're just lucky I need your character. And
They're
you
wasting
haven't been
air.
arrested
Thank
for
God.
public nudity.
They're wasting air. That's a bit fucked up for me to say.
Actually, note to self, write Sheeny ticket for public nudity. Kidding.
The fact that in session 0.5 you didn't have him be arrested is amazing.
That's because he rolled well enough.
I know. And I got lucky to keep everything.
I'm pretty sure he rolled to escape the cops, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
It's no fun to have you guys sitting in jail unless it's plot relevant. You get what I mean by that?
Yeah. Fuck.
Currently, you guys are running on the good graces of the cops because you dealt with that bandit problem, but,
For the
yeah, try
time
not
being.
to... What?
For the time being.
What does that mean, you said?
For the time
For
being.
the time being.
I was gonna say, for the time being. Just try not to do anything else illegal.
No promises.
If it's Shinigami we're talking about, he's prone to bouts of madness.
I mean, I'll probably have you guys have quests where you're doing illegal shit in the city, because, you know, cyberpunk, but, you know.
Yeah, but then you gotta remember I could fuck it up anytime
Breaking
we
and
want.
entering or the like.
Then you gotta remember I could fuck it up anytime I want.
I know you could. Oh, Bite has the ability to stun in this
It'd be
game?
fucked up. Imagine
Nice.
we're on a ledge and I kill an important NPC by shoving them off the ledge into a cliff. And that's one of the ways I could bypass that little rule of yours.
Do you remember those prosthetic limbs that I showed you in the, in that one shop you were in?
Yeah.
I'm about this close to making your character need one of those.
Because I found a bypass of your rule or something.
No, but, I don't want to say anything else. We are not talking anymore about that subject. Because that'll spoil my plans for my own fun.
Because of course
But
it
so
would.
far, you guys have not met any requirements for me to put that plan into place.
Fuck. Water
All the
physics
thing you need to
suck.
know is... Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, is your arm still charred from when I hit it with the Magnemite?
I don't know, probably. I don't know, who knows.
Because I want to take a note of that if it is.
Well, it's numb, but I can feel it still. It just needs to be healed.
Gotcha.
Fuck! Big help!
One good thing though is if you guys ever do need prosthetics in the campaign, it's a cyberpunk campaign, meaning we can have some fun with it. As far as like edits and stuff like that.
Mine probably wouldn't because I'm being vague on what my character's abilities are on purpose. But low-key, I will give them a healing factor if you push me too far with it.
Because one thing I do have planned is if you guys get like way too fucking injured, like in a certain part of the bodies, you might need a prosthetic. Because I'm trying to figure out how to implement those in.
Just simply, you know.
Or you could buy one and have one surgically implanted, but you know.
That's the boring way. There's no trauma involved.
It is the boring way. Yeah, there's no trauma. Sheeny just gets a fucking dick implant that's like, shoots a laser beam.
Amazing.
No,
amazing. That means if I have protection now.
Imagine
you are not allowed to do that. That was just a joke.
I have protection
Imagine
now,
if he did that, though,
shaft
and
me
he
in the
ended up
nuts.
having a kidney stone at the same time.
Oh my god! That'd be the equivalent of shooting fire blast out your dick. Amazing.
It's like getting punched in the face with kidney stones from my
Okay,
dick.
I might have to take a note of that. Okay, if any of you ever loses your dick for any reason,
Most likely because of me.
campaign. No, no. Especially if we have to stream to YouTube. No.
What do you mean?
We have to stream it to YouTube. We're not doing prosthetic dicks. That's a good way to get banned.
That's not gonna get you banned. It's like drawing Muhammad will get you banned, but
Of course it will. I mean, I was thinking more
After
along the
all,
lines
may I
though,
remind
for,
you what
like,
happened in
cybernetic
Garland
edits.
text?
Like, you know, like the Coliseum games have snag machines and stuff.
like, may I remind you what happened in Garland in 2015?
What happened in Garland 2015?
Terrorist attack. Apparently there was like a terrorist attack on like a Draw Muhammad contest place, and I showed him what happened, and apparently.
Dude, that Ella kid's a trooper though. It got hit, I think, with 2 fucking steel beams and it's still going.
If I remember correctly, how did Joe Rogan say it? Oh yeah, they died almost instantly. Why? Because they were in a Draw Muhammad contest in Texas. These dudes had AKs and shit, and they lost to a dude with a revolver.
Wait, what did Ella kid get hit by that it's like wounded?
Like, do you realize how fucking funny that is?
Oh no, it's funny. Alright, it doesn't exactly tell me who I hit with stuff. Oh god, the Ella kid's on the front line. That's dangerous for it.
I can see why speedrunners love this game, but holy shit, can it be bullshit? Because
I see how Shinny... Oh, not you. I love how, Emilio's not even in the fight yet. He's still behind everyone.
yeah, he tried to
Oh,
get
he's a mud kid,
his
and
character
the
tried
mud
to
kids
get me
don't got
drunk.
much speed.
And his character tried to get me drunk, and even though I didn't want it.
Oh, we didn't recognize that those were weed cookies when you were getting them, so...
Yeah, I
That
sort
was
of
just
just...
something you guys added to the narrative. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let this happen.
No, it's what I added to it. No one else planned for it. That was just a me thing.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I want to see where this goes.
Not only that, I told you this already. If nothing's happening, I am going to come up with. I get bored, and when I get bored, I get creative. So what's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna see me do some weird shit for the sake of comedy. Because here's the
Yeah, your
thing.
character is still running off the effects of paralysis and weed cookies in the middle of this fucking night fight.
It'll be fucked up. Imagine I get lucky. I get that crackhead strength.
How you haven't rolled a nat 1 and fallen off the fucking train is amazing.
It'll be so fucking funny if I somehow manage to like get that crackhead strength and I get like a nat 20 and just fucking
Like, get my weird strength look and just roll a natural 20 and tear through shit.
Next constitution check, Shinny just rolls a median nat 1 and I'm like, you fall off the train. You're alive, but you fall off the train.
because of course I would. That's been my luck recently. No, seriously, that's just been my luck in these D&D sessions recently, dude.
Wow, you haven't bummed it up that bad. I mean, you got hit in the face a few times with a steel beam, but you're fine.
Itself out, it's probably because they're trying to prepare you for something bad.
I just love in the middle of, like, it's every fucking round, Shinigami just gets smacked in the fucking face with a steel beam.
Because you're a dick.
Hey guys, I think we're pow! Fuck! Hey guys, I think we're winning again! Fuck!
Yeah, you're a bit of an asshole.
You're on the back of a moving train going through a dark tunnel. There's gonna be obstacles, sir.
It'll be so fun if we recreated that one scene from Wolverine. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Where like they're on the train. Like the 2013 Wolverine movie. Where like they're on a train and Wolverine's trying to fake this dude out by jumping on the train. And the dude gets hit by a sign on while he was like got pumped into jumping up, and it was the funniest shit I've seen.
Thing is, your character only had to clear a 10 and not get smacked in the face. Oh, he did do it once. Oh, no, that's speed. Did he ever actually... No. Yeah, your character only had to roll a 10 and not get hit in the face by a steel beam. The first time he did it, he rolled a 3.
Yeah.
And then the second time he did it, he rolled an 8.
And I still got hit in the face.
Yeah, you lost half your health to steel beam. Funny, though.
Oh, it is funny. At my expense.
Oh, yeah.
Time stop. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Someone rolled a nat 20 on their fucking constitution check? They did, or 21. Who did that?
I think that was me. Was it me?
That was not you. You got hit in the face twice.
Oh, yeah.
That was Argyle. Or no, he rolled a 19 and got a 2 bonus to it. Yeah, so he just jumped over that shit, I imagine.
Oh, 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 shit, oh, shit. Oh, oh.
Oh, falling platforms. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that is so dickish. Oh.
Anyway, that's all the edits I can make to the tabletop for now.
It's a gross.
That is gross, game. And the crows. Oh, that is so mean.
Also, Pearl, the conductor now has a hound hour.
I approve.
She is the goodest girl.
Because of course they are. Watch me piss it off.
You do realize that in Pokemon lore, which I will go with, that if a Houndour or Houndoom bites you, you will continuously feel pain for the rest of your life where it has bitten you.
That's a thing? That's dark.
Yes! It is literally listed in its Pokedex entry.
That's dark. Jesus.
That's why Houndours and Dooms are
usually are. Like, for as much as Pokemon is like a kid-friendly game franchise, you get into the Dex and it's like, what the fuck am I reading?
You know how a lot of, like, as parents, we tell our kids a lot of, like, stories to make sure they behave and don't fuck with this animal or two? Or, like, go into the woods alone?
The Dex is literally the equivalent
I feel like
of
that's
that.
literally what the Dex is supposed to be. Like, there's a myth in Japan that a lot of parents will tell their kids. Like, you know how some toddlers will try and go to bed without a shirt or something? Which is literally what my niece tried to do today. There's one in Japan where if you go to bed without wearing pajamas, this electric god will eat your stomach.
Oh yeah, Raijin. Yeah, I know that story.
And I feel like it's like meant to be stuff like that. Like, more than likely, the kids are writing down cautionary tales they've heard about certain Pokemon from their parents.
I got 1 HP in a dream. We're gonna do this.
HP in a dream. I still think the most brutal one is Phantom. Yeah, nothing going. Just the just a bunch of dead
also
people.
Bayonet.
Oh, Bayonets is brutal too. So is Shedinjas.
Shedinjas?
And it doesn't help that you're looking at its back the entire time you're using it in the original game. Yeah, so Shedinjas states that if you look for the hole in its back, it'll eat your soul, trainer or not.
Why?
Because.
Oh, that Ruby Dex entry is fucking creepy.
What are you reading?
Shedinja's hard body doesn't move, not even a twitch. In fact, its body appears to be merely a hollow shell. It is believed that this Pokemon will steal your spirit of anyone peering into a hollow body from its back.
Ooh. See, the Dex entry is just giving me a lot of ammo to use for the
It seems to appear unsought in a Pokeball after Nincada evolves. This bizarre Pokemon is entirely immobile, it doesn't even breathe.
Well, yeah, it's a husk of shed skin, essentially. You're giving me... The Pokedex gives me such good ammo for the tabletop. Like, it's ridiculous.
That's disappointing. The Unova games give it the same entry. That's disappointing.
Oh, well, there's a lot of games that just recycle Pokedex entries, so they can easily just port stuff.
I fucked up.
No, but they can change it up to give it some flavor text.
You'd be surprised at how many games do that. Shedinja. Shedinja's really fun, though. Have you ever trained one?
No, because I don't know how that works.
I have once, and it took fucking hours to get it like into a Shedinja.
I don't put up with it because Shedinja has the gimmick of 1 HP.
Yeah, but it also has wide guard. Yes, but if it has wide guard, that doesn't matter. Because unless it gets hit with a status effect, it's not taking damage and it's going to live. It's like one of the best Pokemon to have.
Shedinja, if it gets hit, it's dead.
It can't get hit though. One of its abilities is it's only can get hit by status effects. Damage,
nope,
like
by
stuff like toxic, I'm pretty
moves.
sure. Really? I'm pretty sure it can get wide guard, unless I'm crazy.
I will look it up right now.
I remember people using it like crazy for a while when Oraz was big.
Wonder Guard. The Pokemon is only harmed by super effective damage, weather effects, and condition effects.
Okay, so I'm getting Wonder Guard's effect that wrong then. Okay.
Like I said, you hit it, you kill it.
I know. What?
Which is ironic because it's already dead.
Shedinja is still a really good tag Pokemon to have on your hands.
That'd be fucked up.
I've seen people break the ever-loving shit out of Shedinja though in competitive.
You know, we fucked up. Imagine we got an Earthbound anime after so many years. Which, speaking of which, the Ghost in the Shell manga is finally being adapted.
You know what's really cute? Even though I'm in my like 20s, my sister and her little baby niece had fun making me a Easter basket.
Well, yeah, it's adorable.
Oh yeah, it is. Which was essentially a care package because it also contained loot. Dude, my family has this freaking tradition these days of giving me some sort of sexual gimmick item every Easter, and I have no complaints because that shit's expensive.
They're rubbing your virginity in your face. That's what they're doing.
Pretty much.
You know, if they're trying to tell you to get laid.
I wish. Not for lack of trying. Alright. Fucking.
Fuck. I have 1 HP in a dream. I refuse to give in.
I'm just eating
Yeah, I would agree with you on
watching
that
it
just
suffer
because
on
you have to trek back so far.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm using save states, because like, the trek is so far. Like, holy.
Oh. These aren't Cadbury Cream Eggs, they're Cadbury Caramel Eggs. I feel ripped off in a way.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not save stating a boss.
I would. If I have no shame.
I do.
Fun fact with Cadbury Cream Eggs, you can get them at any time in any English-speaking or any English country. Because Cadbury. But you can only get them around Easter time.
And not only that, it's Masochist Wednesdays. I can only give myself so much leeway. So I gotta, like, just live with it. And if I wanted to have a harder time, I would have been playing Sekiro or something. Or a game that actually pisses me off. But I didn't. Because it is good, but it's not good for Masochist. It's good for Masochist Wednesdays. The only reason I chose Castlevania is because, well, it's fucking Classicvania. Like, they're meant to be bullshit. So far, I think I'm either jaded from Castlevania's bullshit, or I'm just that patient. Which I refuse to believe.
But it also helps that this level design is very forgiving for you, so.
Yeah, because I play.
Really
you can find the video. I streamed classic. I made a recording of the original video, and oh man, was it funny? Because I lost my shit near the end involving death. Because fuck death. Death is one of the most.
You know what game would be really cool, but they're never gonna do it.
What is it?
You know how like 4-player co-op shooters have been popular lately?
Yeah.
And you know how Gantz is literally a 4-player co-op shooter as far as the anime is concerned?
You're never gonna do it because Gantz failed.
Literally, take Gantz, fucking market that bitch like crazy, and release it as like a shooter in the vein of like Helldivers and stuff. That would be cool as shit. And you'd probably make a lot of money on it.
Here's the thing: Helldivers is expensive to make and to maintain. That's
like
the
even if
difference.
that's just Japanese only, I'm literally gonna VPN because
that and it's fucking Helldivers. You expect the Japanese company to put in that much effort?
Yes.
No, because Helldivers is its own fucking
You
breed.
overestimate them.
What do you say, bro?
You overestimate them.
I do, but be awesome though.
Yeah, you expect them to do the morally good thing when they never will. After all, why do you think they're why do you think their self-deletion rate is so high? That's fucked up, actually. I shouldn't make that joke.
So you know my Barnes and Noble
think their worked to death rate is so high?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You know what Barnes and Noble did recently? Speaking of manga,
Ooh, what they do?
They put the manga section next to the kids section, and you know why that's a bad idea? Because some manga they sell are 18 and older.
Oh
like
yeah.
Gantz.
Oh yeah. I think I remember there was
they put up and to rip. The inventory is being shuffled.
Oh yeah.
And the first volume of Gantz literally contains sexual assault.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Someone made like a joke about it, where like there was this dude who cosplays Yujiro Hanma from Baki, and what he did is that he made a joke where his kid got a copy of Berserk and went wide-eyed, and he was like, "Yeah, here's My Hero Academia. That's more your speed."
Yeah, really.
And he just like had this look. He like had this look of shock and fear, where it's like, "Oh no!" And then he took it away. It's so good.
Dude, someone got like the Barnes and Noble. Someone bought Vinland Saga for their 10-year-old, and I was laughing my ass off on the way out because I'm like, did they not realize that manga has a scene where a pregnant woman gets flogged to death?
I think their son may have played God of War, or at least the reboots, probably.
Maybe. I didn't tell him.
That or Assassin's Creed.
Work there.
That or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which that was probably the higher likely answer.
I didn't tell him a thing. Not my job.
Well, yeah, it's not your business.
Not good.
1 HP in a dream. I refuse to give in.
We need season 3 of Vinland Saga already, but it's probably not going to happen because season 2 didn't do well.
Hotline. I played through. I'm a Hotline Miami player. I should have patience for getting one hit killed.
Wait, Hotline Miami? You psycho crazy bitch.
Are you a bad person?
Ooh, you got
No,
a double hit on that one.
Ah! I rocked
Ooh.
into that one. Oh, I walked into that one.
Wait, why do you ask if I'm a bad person?
Because that's its Hotline Miami's whole thing is meant to say like, do you enjoy hurting people and shit? And it's meant to be like a commentary on violent video games as a medium.
I still love how Hotline Miami 2 got banned in Australia, so they're like, yeah, if you live in Australia, just pirate the shit out of our game. We don't care.
Which I find funny as I find funny as shit though, because didn't the same thing happen with Left 4 Dead?
You know what's funny? Technically, nothing was stopping the company from just hosting an Australian-only website where fans can just download the game from.
And then just secretly get a patch for the game.
Because legally they weren't allowed to sell Hotline Miami, but that didn't stop them from just putting up a free download link on an Australian website with domain registry.
That's one. Oh, the heads are separate. Got it.
What is this thing, a Hydra or just a three-headed serpent?
Two serpents.
Oh, that was close.
I feel like once you get it down to its second head, its attacks are very manageable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save it here. I'm not risking it. Fuck this. Where are you, you fuck?
You know what sucks? Like when you're playing an old game, you save to like, you're like, oh, this boss is way easier now, and then you just fucking, its next move is like undodgeable, and it's just fucking like.
Oh, I hate that. That shit's
Murders you.
annoying, dude.
And you've effectively, it happens in Mega Man a lot, and you've effectively just softlocked yourself.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how
Oh
much
my.
that shit happened to me. You were there for one of them, dude. You saw how much I suffered on Sigma, dude. You were there for that one.
You didn't even do X3 Sigma, so
Listen, his name is Smegma, and I won't have him slandered.
Yeah, like Smegma. Smegma. Shut up.
I'll make jokes about a condition I've never had.
Oh, I forgot the castle segment. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, I forgot about this.
Dude, every time I hear that Sega intro now, I'm like, Smegma. Why?
Oh, this track's iconic.
Did you guys know that dog food lid spelled backwards is dildo of God?
Shut up.
It is, though! I'm not kidding you! It literally is!
I hate you.
Yeah, you now know this information. You're welcome.
Fuck off.
Dude, this was discovered by a stoner in like a YouTube comment section, and I'm like, who? Why? When? Where?
wouldn't that be dog food? Id though?
No, it's dog
Because
food
you
lid.
have the ID that
No,
when
you're gonna
reversed makes
re-smash
the
the letters.
DI of dildo.
Wait, let me write this out real quick. Hang on. I'm pretty sure
Go-
it's correct.
Like,
Oh my
You
god,
said, like,
that's so many fleas.
Dog food, which is
Lid.
2 letters shy of the phrase
Wait.
you thought it was in reverse.
hang on. D-I-L-D-O. No! It is.
'Cause of course it
Like
is.
the full phrase, non-reverse.
Oh, so your girl's here, so
The
yeah,
full
you just
phrase
talked about
non-reverse,
that.
which is dog food lid.
I don't think your girl's been here. Oh, nope, she is.
So you just talked about.
Oh god. She just joined right we got sexual again.
Yep.
She just closed you out on it. She just went, huh?
Okay, that's good.
If we post, like, artwork in the subreddit that's not, like, our own, Well, we have to give like credit for that. Like I would, but I want to make sure.
Wait, what? Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, Reddit doesn't take too kindly to AI art, dude.
No,
Wait,
I'm asking like
Reddit for what?
like if I were to post some artwork that got posted to Reddit in the Discord, should I give like the credit of who made it and where the poster found it?
Well, yeah,
Probably.
if you want. You gotta just so you don't be a dick about it. Yeah, I guess.
Can I be a dick about it?
No. You use AI art,
Oh.
that's automatically makes you not viable because you always steal art because it's AI art. AI art's always stolen.
No
To be fair on his part, he's more pressed for time. And he doesn't use Google search enough. That I will get on you on.
Well, Google search wasn't exactly good at giving me a man that looks like fucking Bobby Flay with red hair. Chef outfit.
Or Shanks if you want Shanks.
Motherfucker, I could've just used Shanks. Alright. But that's the problem, you won't know who Shanks is.
Dude, this is homebrewed as shit anyways. Might as well. Like you have literally a whole ass storyline already made for this. At this point, it's
I know.
expected. Oh man, this part's gonna be exhausting because it's Dracula's castle. Dracula's castle kind of sucks.
Hey Sheeny, here's a pop quiz for you. What language, to see how much you were paying attention last night, what language is the service Pokemon tag written in on Gretchen's Pokemon's vest?
Dude, I was high.
Yes, but you should know this as a person.
You already know. Here's the thing, dude. My character wasn't involved with any shit, so I had literally no reason to listen.
Got it. Galarian. It's gonna be a thing from now on, so I expect you to remember.
Of course it is.
It's only gonna be common with people that lived on Earth for a while, though. It's pretty much my jab at the whole Gen Alpha and Beta will not know script thing.
Let me know. What makes you think we'll know script?
Because technically, you guys have lived on another planet your entire lives, so you would not
You're making it sound like we were supposed to know script. It's fucking script.
Okay, but you guys were raised on another planet your whole lives in this campaign, so you technically wouldn't know or never need to know Galarian script. Unless you're like a research background or something, or a ranger, and you just happen to know it.
And you gotta also remember
Which
my
I'm
background.
assuming one of you does. Or doesn't your character, because you were able to read it?
Is researcher and was former detective, I think.
Yeah, your character should have no problem reading it, because I'm assuming you were the one who read it.
I read it because I knew what it said. You forget, I made that design.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to end up saying when I'm having you guys roll history, roll also history/knowledge.
Because of course you would.
See how much you know about a certain thing. Wait, is this game's gimmick just transforming into monsters and shit?
No, you get party members, essentially.
You know how the Netflix anime of Castlevania has the trio?
Yeah.
This is essentially that.
Yeah, the anime adapts this game, essentially. And I recommend giving it a watch because, well, dude, Trevor is such a fucking mood most of the time. He's literally just, dude, just give me a beer. I haven't had a beer in weeks. Please just give me a beer. I've been through enough bullshit. I remember that was
the tabletop.
That was a joke in the thing where it's like he's like he finally got to drink beer for so long, and it's like, oh my god, well, that is better than sex. And then Sypha just immediately freezes his beer.
That is better than sex.
and he just froze his beer, and I'm like, oh, petty bitch. Like,
Well, they were probably banging at that point anyway.
oh yeah, they were
Oh,
dating.
definitely.
Oh, they were dating. I forgot they were dating in the anime. Then again, they dated in lore anyways, so.
You know what's kind of funny last night that I did twice?
What?
Or the night we did D&D. And so like I specifically said when I was making the character, this character's nonverbal, and then went to go talk in my child voice twice. I'm like, oh wait a minute. She had to correct me twice. I'm like, whoops. Remind me again next time I try and do that.
Just don't think the girl, think the Umbreon.
That's what I've been trying to do in my head. I'm like, no, Umbreon voice, not child voice. So you know what's going through my head? I'm thinking how a disabled person would get help in that situation. I'm not thinking how a disabled person would, how a service animal would get help in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kinda.
Okay, I put credits on the art thing I just posted in the Discord.
I still love Shinigami has a beef with the Umbreon though already.
Just for the sake of having beef.
And to be fair, that Umbreon never really gets anyone to match Witch with, so he's probably enjoying it.
Yo! You still remember that, your girl? Holy shit, now you gotta do this, man.
What?
You still remember that? Look at chat, JP.
Oh, I thought she forgot about that.
Oh,
is
is this what I
this?
think it is?
Yep.
Your
Where was it
first
supposed to
phone
start
of
stuff?
Yep. There it is.
Wait, where was this posted?
Look at the chat in YouTube.
Hold on.
Took you long enough.
Oh yeah, the furry thing. We gave her our blessings.
That took a longer than... I need to find that clip now. Fuck, I forgot where that clip is from. Shit.
Oh god, that was like a year or so ago.
Like 2 years ago. We were just shooting the shit for no reason.
It was like last year. I don't even remember. That took so long. No, nah, you're good. You're good. Don't worry, your girl. You're good. But god
Yeah, Shinny, I love how you started a beef with the Umbreon, but he hasn't had anyone to match Wits with in a while, so he's probably enjoying it.
yeah, just for the sake of me being an asshole.
He's like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
You know, that'd be fucked up. Imagine the Umbreon, their way of getting mad is like how a bunny gets mad. You ever seen an angry bunny?
Well, here's the thing, he wasn't exactly trained for combat.
I know, but have
He
you
was
seen
trained
it?
to be...
I'm not asking you if it was
specifically-
trained for combat. I'm asking, have you seen an angry bunny?
I've seen an angry bunny. I knew what you're getting at.
Where it's just like they just stomp their
Pop
foot.
up and he's like... Yeah, his ears pop up and he stomps his foot like, good day, sir!
And it's like, no, that's not gonna lie. That's so fucking adorable. Like they think you're like they're threatening you. In reality, they're just making themselves more adorable.
I mean, he sees himself as Gretchen's protector despite not being trained for combat. Like, he knows he's a Pokemon and he knows he can attack. But...
Oh, your girl, that is amazing.
Where'd she post it? In the general?
She posted it in general.
I was gonna say it looks good, but then you said skibbity.
The word in the back.
What about Skibbity?
That's actually really good. Hold on, I'm gonna show it real quick. Hold on, that's actually really good. Hold on, I'm gonna share that. That's low.
Oh, shit.
That's actually good. Oh my god, that's really great.
That does look
Actually,
good.
that's actually great. Hold
And
on.
this guy wanted to be an otter. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I said a raccoon, and then she made the raccoon, which, yep. That actually looks pretty.
Nice.
That actually looks good.
Look at me. Shading and everything.
Oh yeah, it's great. I can only really get that kind of shading with a pencil because I'm so used to like pencil drawing. Hold on, let me see if I can try to show it real quick. Let me take a screenshot. Actually, it's much easier. Hold on.
Oh, your girl. Do you have one for JP yet, or just?
He just has. She just
for
has
me?
Meese for now. Hold on. Let me change my screens real quick. I'll show it in chat. Hold on. Because it looks actually pretty cool.
Oh, you know what game I've been forgetting to play that I've had on my machine for a while?
What?
Do you remember my Corpse Party playthrough that I never finished?
Oh yeah, you need to finish that.
I would if someone wasn't making me play SMT4 every week.
That was a bet. That was a bet you lost.
I know.
All right, hold on. I'm going to show it.
Did you ask her to do that when you were playing Fates, Dawn of Sorrow, or the Dead Rising stream?
I do not know. I do not remember. Yeah, but like this is the art.
I know I was. It might have been Fire Emblem because I remember I was on streaming and we were just laughing our asses off at something.
Yeah, it may have been
Okay,
Fire
and
Emblem.
that's-
Fates was the one we got to laugh our asses off the most because it was fucking Fates. How the fuck does that game have an 8 out of 10 on Metacritic?
Because I can't make that joke right now.
Incest is wincest, as they say.
Okay,
That's not even what I was
probably
going
the
for, but
one-
okay.
Okay. If I have any like spare time in the next however long, I'll try and find it for you.
All right, thanks. But yeah, the art's good. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna save that. Remove because it's getting in the way. But yeah, I'm saving that. That's good. That's really good actually. Which means if we ever play, for example, Ratchet and Clank, I can use that. You mind if I
Ooh, yeah, you could.
Do you mind if I steal the design and modify it for my art style? You're a girl. Like, for example, like we play any game that has us playing as animals, for example. Let's see, what game in my library plays as an animal?
You cannot afford to upgrade. Fuck you, game.
I would say Kingdom Hearts, but that's kind of cheating because that's only for one world or two. Fuck, what games do I have? Either way. It doesn't matter. Either way, great art. I just need to wait for JP's.
Hell yeah.
More furry art for the collection.
Collection.
Hey, you are. Did you say you were actually collecting that shit a while back? I think I remember you saying something like that.
What did I say?
Are you collecting the art?
Of whose art?
Of furry art.
No. Not that I know of.
Yeah, but it's good. It's great. I love it. Oh, I can use that art for when we play Sonic.
Oh god, no.
But you've only done once.
I
so
want.
far.
Not gonna lie, do you want to get back to Unleashed? But I don't want to like overload my schedule.
I'd love to use it when I play Date Everything in June.
You gonna date an otter?
I wish.
Okay, I'm saving here because oh my god, this part's annoying. Sonky.
Oh, speaking of
I
things
remember
coming out in
that's
June,
one I
we're
could
getting
take.
Mm-hmm.
season 3 of Squid Games finally.
Speaking of Squid Games, dude, I want to get into like Splatoon, but I never got it around to it because of like it being $60 for a long ass time.
But yeah, I think that's like why a lot of people
Question,
don't play
Pro, should I
Splatoon.
just skip a Splatoon 2 and just go straight to 3?
I mean, they're all the same game, just with a different story.
Like, should
What about skipping 2?
should I skip Splatoon 2 and go straight to 3, or should I play it through 2? Just for the plot.
Either. It's kind of like the.
Call of Duty.
No, it's kind of like these games, like Castlevania, where story-wise, you can just do them however you want.
Because apparently there's some fucked up
It's
lore in
Final Fantasy, actually.
Because apparently there's some
Well, yeah,
fucked up lore in Splatoon.
There is. So apparently the human race was killed off by the squid people or something.
No, in a great flood.
Or something, and then
Your
the
girl,
squid
you
took
being better
over.
than 3 is your own opinion, and other people may not agree with that.
What about opinions?
She said Splatoon 2
Your
is better
girl
than
says
Splatoon
that
3.
Splatoon 2 is better than 3.
Then again, we're not... Oh, my controller's gonna die. Hold on. Get the charger.
Honey Pop's being nice to me. I might actually finish this date. Yay!
Wait, you're playing Honey Pop? What are you playing? Oh, wait, what?
No one needs to know that.
Why are you playing Honey Pop?
Boredom. Shut up.
You're watching me suffer.
Play a lot of things other than that.
You chose... You could have played anything else, and you chose Honey Pop. Really?
I don't have a lot installed right now.
What the fuck? You could have been playing anything else, but no, Honey Pop. That's the one you're trying. Really?
Yes, I've been trying to platinum it because boredom.
Why are you trying to platinum Honey Pop?
Because, just so I can
Have you
say I
even
did it.
looked at the achievement list for that game?
Oh, I have.
Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with you? What
A
is...
lot.
That's not even your tism talking. That's just you being weird. You
Your
can't...
girl put
Fucking
in
lonely.
7 raised eyebrow, like questionable look emojis after
Like, JP, dude, you can't justify playing that shit with your tism now. That's just you being weird. Like, not even your tism excuse could save you with that. What is this? Oh my...
Anyway, now that I thoroughly embarrassed myself on stream, how was your day?
Girl, no,
No.
stay away from that.
Stay away from what?
Stay away from it.
No. Look what you
It was
posted.
bad of JP to even bring it up to begin with.
It wasn't even me being
Stay away
scuffed.
from that shit.
It wasn't even me this
What
time.
did I bring up now?
The fact you're playing Honey Pop and then your girl searched up Honey Pop.
Oh, and the second one.
Technically, your girl's 17, and technically it's...
Oh,
Either way, dude, it's literally... Oh my god. What is wrong with you, dude? Why are you even playing it on stream? Like, dude, you could have... Dude, you had access to my library. I have like a shit ton of action games. You could have picked those, and you chose Honey Pop? You could have played like Max Payne or something and shit, but you chose Honey Pop. Really?
you could have played literally so many games from his entire library, and you chose that.
Yes, because I literally don't have much installed right now.
You could have been installing it as you were watching the stream, dude.
You guys act like dating sims are fucking cancer. They're not.
No, we're
That
not.
is a hentai game, you dipshit.
We're not
Technically,
hating
no,
on
it is
dating.
not.
We're not hating on dating sims. We're hating on Honey Pop because it's Honey Pop, dude. What the fuck?
Bitch, at least I'm not playing Honeycam Studio like some people own it around this server, not giving names.
You're fucking what?
What?
Wait, who said he was playing Honeycam?
You own Honeycam,
No,
from what
I-
I understand.
No, I don't.
Good, no, that's not Emilio's, so that has to be yours.
It's not. I didn't ever see that in his library or in his wish list. I know for a fact he doesn't have that.
I know for a fact that somebody does. It's
Is
not
it-
me.
Are you
And
sure?
ain't she?
Ask Emilio. Go ask him, please.
No, we are not giving context, your girl.
Yeah, somebody owns it.
It's not me.
Oh, it is Emilio. Okay.
And why were you trying to accuse, you moron?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. He left!
Well, even if he comes back, that damage ain't gonna be undone.
We bullied him into leaving. He's typing something. JK's typing!
What?
JK's typing something in the chat!
Yeah, I see that.
Where?
In general. What are you typing, dude?
Oh, God.
What the
Notice
fuck?
that I put it up Honey Pop because I wanted to see if one of you would notice. Just as a
Oh, he's commenting on the
fucking
furry
noticed.
thing. He's commenting on the furry thing.
Oh, thank God.
My fucking God. I'm not even. This stream was supposed to be me suffering through this game. Why am I? This is supposed to be Masochist Wednesdays, not lose your shit laughing Wednesdays. You didn't need to know ever. Why? Whoa, art. For context here, girl, we do have an art corner, so if you want to post it there, go ahead.
It's literally right beneath, General.
That's Honey Pop. Don't help JK.
Literally, the only reason I put it up Honey Pop is I wanted to see if you'd notice, because sometimes you fucking are like, why are you putting that up while we're streaming? And it would have been funny. And you took the bait.
No, because I was, here's the thing, I'm playing Castlevania, dude. I need to lock in. I need to lock in with Castlevania. I would have
I
noticed.
wasn't actually playing it, I was literally sitting on the menu. You know how long it took you to know?
Why, you're a girl? Why?
No! I can't even play straight now. I can't even play it straight now. I can't even play it now. I can't even play this game straight now. I can't even play it.
Eye.
I can't even
fuck.
play this straight now. I can't even.
It's going to kill me.
I can't even focus now. Oh my
And we have that moron to blame.
What moron?
You idiot!
You literally just kept your mouth shut about that game, and you just chose to open it up.
You guys overreact about a fucking. Never mind.
Dude, shut up. You're the
that
same.
bad.
You're the
if
same-
Your girl wasn't watching.
You're the
and still underage.
Dude, you're the same.
It's bad enough we learned
You
about
forget,
it.
you're the
as
same.
underage.
You're the same dude that will defend a scene in Katawa
Bro,
Shoujo involving anal.
A lot
Shut
of
up.
people know about it. It's not like 50,000 YouTubers didn't play it back in the day. We're not getting into this discussion.
Oh yeah, sure. Like how you.
Yeah, but those
like
videos
how,
are buried under mountains of other videos.
Not if you know about them.
Shut up. You're the same dude that wants that anal seat for Katawa Shoujo. I don't want to hear it.
We are not bringing
You're
that
the
up
same
either.
guy who wants the Arrowgate scenes back in the remaster for Stay Night.
You guys are firmly pissing me off right now, by the way. Just so you know that.
Okay. All right.
That means we've done something right this stream.
Like, this just turned into bullying at this point. This is just bullying at this point.
So here's what we're gonna do. It's 1:30 p.m. or 1:30 a.m. where I am. I'm tired. I'm going to bed, and we will not talk about this come the morning.
We will talk about the
Wait.
furry art and see when Yurgo's gonna work. Oh my god! Come on! No! No! Stop! Your girl, no. No. Stop. There's a reason we only played this once and gave up. There's a reason for that. No. No. Okay, you know what? It's already been 3 hours. It's already been 3 hours. We're gonna stop. We're gonna leave it here. It's already been 3 hours. We're stopping right now. Okay, you know what? No, fuck it. We're gonna leave it here. Fuck it. Oh my god. We're gonna end it off here. Okay, for those that are here, I really appreciate
And
subscribing.
attracting enough tension to get 2 more people.
Oh my god. If you are new, I really appreciate you subscribe. If you are new, at 500 subs, I promise they play through of DMC2 and the reboot. So I hope you guys subscribe. And for those watching after the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you. I understand if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new. Oh my god. And go follow JP. He goes by Trevor number 79 on YouTube. Go follow him. Oh my god. We bullied him off stream. I feel bad now. But yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, guys and gals. We're gonna call ourselves. See y'all next time. Bye bye.